everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Where are pretty faces that you find? A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, or you'll give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Skiing on the Riviera one day, then laying in the Bombay alley next day. No, you let the wrong word slip while kissing persuasive lips. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name.
Yo. Just a little bit.
Take it back.
Damn it, Paul.
Take it back.
Dave. It's because they were both together on the show at the same time. They're combining their forces. Yeah, it's combining their forces. It's going to rain maple syrup tomorrow.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be better
Yeah,
than
fuck
fucking
yeah.
the bullshit that's coming down.
Not when you get 2 feet of it. How are you going to walk through that shit? It's so thick. That's what she said. Nope.
That's right.
This is his evil twin. Fred. Oh, damn it.
Daniel and his bag of fast food.
Yeah.
Wonder what greasy mess he has tonight.
Hey, I had Mickey D's earlier for dinner, so I can't talk.
We should start a betting thing. You can place bets down on it.
Tim.
No, you're not.
Outbound, maybe?
You're not muted in here.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
So.
We can't hear Tim.
Oh, the chat's saying you are.
Oh, you never update.
Yeah, you could hear you in Zoom here. Perfect.
Never update.
Of course, there's an update.
Yeah, updates are the devil.
I love popping
There,
cherries.
now you should be able to hear me. Yeah, there was a Streamlabs update just before the show. So yeah. So
You
yeah,
good
nobody
now?
heard me say anything about the watermelon or anything, but Daniel should be here soon. He picked watermelon last week, so
Except
I
it's
said,
you. I
damn
think
it.
it's using like your webcam microphone or something, Tim, because you sound like you're in a fucking in a cave.
aha. Shouldn't be.
Hello.
Says USB.
Never question Bruce Dickinson.
There. Is that better?
Gotta have more cowbell, baby.
That should be better.
Swaggy
Okay.
said wrong input. You sound like you were in a sewer.
Yeah, I was using the webcam one. You're right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
They changed it. The webcam one's coming up under a different thing. It's
Ninja
considered a
Turtle.
USB one, not the webcam one, which makes no sense.
Damn
But
it.
okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
love
Yep,
I love how they fix everything. They fix it well.
Everything gets screwed up after updates.
Yeah, and then they'll all chase each other's back, get it all on level playing ground again, and then one of them will do an update and it'll screw it all up.
Like Bobby Boucher's mother. Updates are the devil.
They are. I don't update shit except Windows. None of my apps, if they work, I don't fuck with them.
Something wrong with your medulla oblongata.
Installed it. There's been like 5 OBS updates since I built this computer, and I've not updated once, and I've never had a problem. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I had it set on auto update, so it automatically updated, and it's like, crap.
The first thing I turn off when I install a fucking application.
Yep.
9
I
times
even
out of 10,
download
it's
the
it's
Windows
audio.
Except for like
utility
Steam
thing.
and
Fuck
shit. Like
that.
you gotta have Steam up to date, otherwise you can't play fucking games and look at the library. But I mean, like my recording software and shit, or Photoshop even, like I never update them. I have the same Photoshop from 2012. Ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it's the almost always an audio issue. 9 times out of 10 when it comes to Steam or Streamlabs.
About
Oh,
Yeah.
look what it did to Frank's stream. Oh my god.
Frank tried that new software and it just like did a spiraling circle downward until he gave it up.
What software did he use?
Yeah.
Bingo.
I'm not sure. It's some new mixing program. It's supposed to be better.
Oh, yeah.
By the way it worked, I would say it wasn't.
Yep. It might have once you get all the settings right and everything, but
Maybe,
when
but
you got to do a test run when you
Yeah.
start new shit like that.
I watch all the streams on my TV, and I had Frank on 80, the volume cranked, and then when anyone else talked, the speakers flew across the room.
Yep. Yeah, his audio's weird. I find a lot.
Every Sunday his audio's off.
You gotta
Fucking
look
Honey
in
Man.
OBS and look at the meter, and if like your desktop audio is
Yeah, but
up
he was,
here and
he
your
was,
voice
and
is
it was
down
just-
here,
I think
then
it's
you
his
gotta
mic. I think it's the
turn them up.
actual mic he's using.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah, I
his
don't know what he's got it
headphones.
plugged into.
It's his earbuds. If he turns it up to the volume it should be at right now with that new mixer, it blows his eardrums out practically in order to listen to it.
Turn
so
down
everybody can hear.
in-ear monitoring. That's why there's a thing for monitor. Oy vey.
Hey.
He should know that I'm a musician, and if he has a problem, all he says, "Dude, ask me. I can ask in like 2 seconds."
You have to mention it to him Sunday. Mention it to him Sunday. He'd probably appreciate that.
I don't like being like, "Hey, bro, your audio sucks. You want me to help you fix it?" Like, I like people to reach out to me if they feel like they have a problem.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I've
feel
been
like a
vaping.
jerk.
I've been vaping Swaggy's donuts all week, so all weekend. So what do you got?
Donuts.
What have you guys been enjoying for the weekend?
Remember vaping donuts?
I blew through a mix of Swaggy's chocolate donut. I mixed it with the Wendy's
of
BK
this.
milkshake. I blew through 30 mLs in no time.
That
Damn.
it's got a PPTV2. I'm on the 3rd bottle in the Pulse. So good. Tastes like candy. I
the
gotta
Boston
raise
cream.
the sweet tea
Yeah.
a little bit, but
The Boston cream's over there. That's almost gone.
it's so
I mean,
good,
it's not.
Linda.
They're not a really strong donut-y forward donut, but they got such good frostings and toppings on them. You don't care. They're delicious. Good job on the Swaggy. For me, the Boston cream's a shining star of the bunch. I just,
Yeah, the Boston cream is fantastic.
it is.
You have the apple fritter.
I don't have the apple fritter. Come to think of it, I don't. I realized that when you said it
That's
the other day.
considered a donut.
Yep.
I haven't never
And
used
you
it.
guys, it's really good.
I
Yeah,
don't believe I
fritter.
do. I will double check and make sure. It could be in my stash. Maybe I do have it and I don't know.
Really, really good, man. If you have it, mix that shit up immediately.
It is not impossible.
You probably have a 10 ml bottle of it that Swaggy
Possibly.
sent you, and you
It's
never
possible.
put it in your stash. That's all.
Oh no, it should be in my stash. But well, it should be in my stash. We all know how that's been going lately.
Oh, you know what? There was a one shot that was invalid name that could be that.
Let me see. I'll check my stash here in a second if ELR would stop being an asshat.
It's a watermelon, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, I got a few of them now. Oh, I do have
What?
an invalid
For
flavor
melons?
name from BSO. What is this? There's no notes. There's no way to tell if what it was.
Let me see.
No way.
Fried whipped cream.
Quick recipes.
It was a one shot. It said single flavor
Oh,
mix,
no.
17%.
Apple
No, my
fritter.
apple fritter's still
fritter
there.
is here. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still there.
It's not apple fritter.
But there is a one shot that's gone. I know that.
Yeah, Swaggy.
Probably
I'm
one
check
of his
and see.
lemonades.
It's possible. It really sucks. His lemonades are delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's definitely a one shot in here that is missing. That's in my stash. That I have no idea what it is. Okay, there's a few. Actually, I'm starting to get quite a few. I got a real flavors in Invalid too.
I told you I got up to 15.
You just call real flavors an invalid?
That's what I heard too, man.
You got them.
I got an invalid flavor?
You got them.
Invalid.
Like-
Invalid. Got
Like
invalid.
Invalid? Possibly?
Adam,
Invalid.
notes. Adam, notes. We're gonna have Tim
Yeah.
bloopers at the end
I'm
of
playing
the
my
year.
video game and I need to check
Oh,
my
I got
inventory.
I got a lemon too. That's also.
Inventory?
I got another.
Invalid
I got.
flavor.
Oh my gosh. There's actually. Wait a minute. I've got the cereal 27. We know that one. There's a butterscotch that is invalid now. A cherry that's invalid
It's
now.
invalid.
A cream that's an invalid. Yes. A graham cracker that's an invalid. An ice cream that's an invalid. There's the one shot from Swaggy. There's a real flavor.
recipe
And then there's a
named Tim's
lemon
an
and a
invalid.
sweet. All right, the sweet makes sense. At least I know what sweet it is. It's the TFS sweet. Okay. But no, they those keep on piling up. But yet we still look at the beginning of the flavor stash that they have, their flavor list, and they still have like 7 pages of numbers
Invalids.
that aren't even flavors. But that's okay. Let's get rid of the real ones that are actually flavorings,
Of course.
and get rid of everybody's notes on them, so you never know what anybody thought.
Yeah, that's what really sucks because ELR was
Oh.
the best for that. That's where everybody came and put their notes on all their flavorings and their testings
don't-
they did.
Don't be surprised if they just dump this and then put back the old database.
I didn't have.
I don't know if they
Swaggy.
can. I don't know if they can, Dave.
Why not? Everyone backs up their databases.
Yeah, but
I don't think they are in between.
yeah.
And Swaggy, I'd never had Gizzard's
Ava.
Brew, so that wouldn't be it. It wouldn't have been in my stash.
8-pound out of control
Right.
cat.
I'm starting to think that the really bad database would have been a lot easier for everyone.
Whoops.
You can just avoid the bad flavors.
I don't know. I never had a problem with the bad flavors. So.
Yeah, no, I never did either. Just takes an extra 2 seconds to see which one has more when you're entering a flavor.
Yep.
Don't add one of the 9 that have 1 next to it. Add the one that has 1,843 of them.
Or the lemon is spelled Leman. Don't use that one.
That's lemon.
That's the French
That's a hybrid
version,
fruit,
Timmy.
motherfucker. You didn't know if you never heard of it.
That's the French version.
Lemon.
Oui, oui.
It's Jamaican.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Good to see you, Rocky.
You can see
I believe it was. He's in chat.
he
no,
just covered
Rocky,
in milk and honey.
Yeah, he was. No, that was the reason I got that crispy. I believe that crispy donut is because of Rocky, because his I think it was his one of his recipes, but it might have been the chocolate donut or the chocolate choco taco. Can't remember which one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
That always
chocolate
looks
taco
good.
is good.
And
Yeah,
I got
that
it
looks
for that.
really
And I
nice,
actually,
Choco Taco, Tim.
Missing shit though.
Yeah.
Choco taco.
yep. That the Mowgli made me do it one. Yep. And that I got that crispy donut then, and that's when I realized it's actually a lot like a Sapola, but
I'm not
easier
a
to use.
fan
You
of
don't have
that
it. You don't have the
FA
cinnamon
crispy
note.
donut. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan
oh.
of that FA crispy donut. Too oily for me.
I
Even
love that.
using it low, that's all that comes out for me. I mean, I get the dough, but it's just overpowered by that fucking oiliness. Ugh.
Yeah, I love
if
that.
you're
I
using just a
used it in
touch.
my eclair, and oof.
Slides
Bad
in better,
move.
though.
I even let it sit for a month, hoping it would steep out, and nope. Still
Doesn't mix well with
present as
blue
the day I
raz.
mixed it.
Doesn't mix well with blue raz. That's why.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Who the fuck they think they are?
I know, right? Fucking jerks. All right, we're getting.
Gotta get
weird
another
here.
blue raz flavor and see what all the hype's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, either Flavora or Wonder flavors.
Yeah,
Yep.
'cause I tried mixing blue raz just using VSO, didn't come out, or at least didn't come out to my taste, anyways.
It's hard to
You-
get that
you
blue
want a
raz to really
decent-
pop.
You want a decent Blue Raz lemonade? Just use Swaggy's Blue Raz at like 4%, Swaggy's lemonade at like 3,
Yeah,
and then some sweetener and some cooling. And you're good.
try that out. I'll try it.
I did that when I was beta testing them because he made Blue Raz for me, and I told him he saw I had a bunch of Blue Raz lemonade recipes out, so
I'll try it.
yeah, worked really well.
I am bringing that one up again too, even though that wasn't the other day. That mincemeat tart thing. I know you're still working on it for the thing, but I want to know how did you mix it already, Dave?
Yeah. It's in my cabinet.
Because I'm curious on how that one's turning out.
Looks
What about your
good.
Moon Sugar V2? How did that steep out?
Good. They both came out well because I made a V1 and V2. The V2 I took out the butterscotch and used a lot of caramel. They both came out well. And the problem is I've never had an actual moon sugar back in the day, so I don't
I didn't
know.
either.
I don't know what the original was like, but they're both really good.
Yeah, what the
And-
hell's the moon sugar?
It's a commercial juice.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, okay.
snickerdoodle cookie, almost.
Oh.
Nice.
Mr.
It's
Good
some,
Vape,
it's
right,
some
Dave?
sweet dirt they brought back.
I don't
from the
know. I
moon.
don't know.
I think that's who made it. Mr. Good Vape.
All
But the
right, so I'm
versions
gonna
I
go
made
over, I'll go over
tasted
this
good.
quick, and then I'll start with Bob and Dave. Just get some of these out of the way early while people. Let's see. There it is. I actually shut it off. All right. So I got this watermelon straw banana juice. This is just swaggy. It's all swaggy. Banana raw at 1%, strawberry raw at 0.4, and watermelon raw at 1. I think I might have. I mean, it's a little banana forward more than usual for the strawberry banana, but I like it. So it's actually. But then again, that banana, we'll see where it balances out after a few days. But it's not bad. It's pretty tasty. It tastes like a banana. It's an actual juice. So that's where I went with that. I wanted to make one of the Swaggy's Raws and see how it turned out. So, and then we got Bob's here. I'm gonna let Bob go over his blueberry gummy, blue melon gummy.
Hell yeah. All right. Is it up?
Yep.
All right. Blue Raz from Flavora at 1.5. Blue Raz Raw. Fuck yeah, Swaggy. BSO at 1%. Blueberry Gummy Candy from Wonder Flavors at 2. BSO Buddha's Hand Citron at 1/2. Cap Super Sweet at 1/2. Cap Sweet Candy at 1. Perillum Watermelon at 3. And SSA Watermelon Taffy Type at 2. And I'm mixing it right now, so I'll let you know how it turns out.
Sounds pretty good.
Hopefully it's balanced.
That's another thing, Dave. We're talking about the blue razes. Is that Buddha's Hand Citron actually pops it a little better? It helps quite a bit.
Pop, 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 pop.
And we got one by Rocky here. Jenny's watermelon candy ice cream.
Jenny?
It's all
Janae.
Jenny.
Be
Janae.
back in a sec.
She's the most
cream-
beautiful creature I've ever seen in
Jamie's
my whole
got
wide
a
world.
gun.
Cream Flavora at 0.6. Marshmallow Gooey Wonder Flavors at 1. Sour Apple Flavora at 0.6. Sweetness Flavora at 0.6. Vanilla Bean Ice Cream from Cap at 3. Watermelon Candy Extra Sour Wonder Flavors at 1.6. Watermelon Taffy Type SSA at 2. Yeah, I actually
That
like that
sounds
watermelon
fun.
candy. I could use that. It
Yeah,
does. It
it
sounds
does.
like a fun. He's got a picture of it too. Oh, it's like they put the ice cream like mix in the watermelons. That's kind of cool. Like that
Oh,
picture.
like a
Eddie
watermelon bowl.
Eddie would
Yeah.
be proud of me.
But it's like a
Using
slice.
a-
But it's in a slice.
Using
That's
a
kinda cool.
pipette because my Cap Sweet Candy came in one of these damn bottles.
Oh, don't you love it?
Pipette time.
And then Dave Lloyd's got one here. Water my watermelon.
Yes, sir.
Explain, sir.
Okay, just give me a minute because you caught me off guard as usual.
I do my water my watermelon. So he's gardening in his spare time. Just so you guys know, in the middle of winter, he's trying to grow watermelons.
You got to be ready for this shit.
You know what? I'm not a huge watermelon fan, but this tastes exactly like a watermelon. Okay, so it's Buddha's Hand Citron at 0.5, VSO Sour at 1.5, Super Sweet at 1. I actually mixed it at 2, but then for the recipe, I put it back down to 1. Watermelon VSO at 6, Watermelon Candy TPA at 5. Now it tastes exactly like a watermelon. So if you really like a watermelon candy, this is your recipe.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
That's
I'm not
right up my alley.
not a huge fan of watermelon, but it really, really tastes like you're a watermelon. And it tastes like I've had a candy. I was trying to think earlier which one tastes just like it.
Jolly Ranchers.
Could have been.
Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yeah.
That
makes
watermelon
sense.
candy from TPA will do that to a recipe.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
recipe smells absolutely amazing, I will say. Just add
Oh,
meat
and
to
just
it.
so we can throw Dave off some more, mincemeat tart. Want to
Oh,
re-explain this one and let me know how it turned out.
You know, Tim, you're a bastard.
I've been saying that for a long time.
Jimmy!
Mincemeat tart. There we go. Okay, so I mixed it. I haven't vaped it yet. Apple butter Wonder Flavors at 1. Brandy VSO at 2. Buddha's Hand at 0.5. Buttercream Cap at 1.5. Butter Raw VSO at 1. Cinnamon Sugar Silverline Cap at 1.5. Date VSO at 2.21. Leather VSO at 0.25. Mince VSO at 1.5. Pie Crust One-on-One at 1. Raisin VSO at 0.75 and Super Sweet at 0.5.
I would love to add an earthy note. That smooth earthy note. That's not a bad idea.
That looks like a very interesting recipe.
It does. It's not that far off of mine, but yet not quite the same. I like it. I like it quite a bit.
Is date
Yeah.
really at 2.21?
Yep, typo, but it's 2.21.
Yep. Date
Thought
at
you were- thought you were
2.21.
turning into Lumi there for a second.
I think he
Like
is.
insane percentages.
Yeah, ever since he's vaping on that Lumi braid, you never know.
Yeah, you
You
never,
never know. You know, that's
Probably
contagious.
put a
yeah.
spell on them or something.
This one to be sweet.
And the other one I'm about to mix, haven't mixed the other one yet. Here, I'll grab that quick too.
I'm about to post one too that I just made. Well, I just concocted. I haven't made it, mixed it yet, but I will. Looks good.
Watermelon Tropical Passion Juice. Simple one. Double Watermelon SSA at 2% and Mango Pineapple Passion from Flavor at 1.4 and a Super Sweet from Cap at a half. Simple, but
That might
Mango
be-
Pineapple Passion is delicious and but well balanced. As
Yeah,
long as
it
the
is.
watermelon balances out okay, that's gonna be great. I might have to adjust the percentage on the double watermelon possibly. We'll see. But I think it's gonna turn out really well.
I need that SSA double watermelon. Their sweet watermelon is fantastic.
It is. Their double watermelon. It's to me, it's a lot like the Capella double watermelon, but it's just a little bit better. It's like a little bit higher end version of the same flavor.
Mango pineapple passion.
Yeah, that's a really good balanced flavor.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious flavor. I don't use it nearly. Ooh, wow.
Oh, Bob's got something here. Oh, he posted his recipe. Never mind.
Yeah, here, I'll throw the other one up there. even though it doesn't go with the theme. I got in that butter rum raw, and this is the first thing that popped into my head.
That butter rum raw.
Yeah, but
Damn.
I'm putting it up and you're going to go over it. I'm not reading this. You are.
You're reading it, Tim.
There you go. No, there you go, Dobbs. All you.
What is it?
All right. But her beer from Harry Pothead. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Butter rum raw at VSO at 1%. FA butterscotch at 0.75. Wonder Flavors caramel butter at 2. VSO cream soda at 2. Vape Train creaming soda at 1.5. VSO dulce de leche at 1. 1-on-1 powdered sugar at 0.5. VSO vanilla raw at 1. And whipped cream SSA at 1. Butterbeer straight out of Harry Potter's Wizarding World and straight into your mouth hole. That's the only description you need. Yep.
That looks interesting.
It does. It does look interesting. Looks good.
I looked up a recipe for actual butterbeer, and everybody said it tastes exactly like the one they serve at the theme park. So I just kind of translated it my own way. Yeah.
Interesting.
Could be good. Should be good. Might suck. Great thing about DIY. Never know.
Swaggy drops something here. What did he drop? Oh, here it is.
But
Yeah, Swaggy dropped a recipe
Ooh.
for his raspberry watermelon lemonade, which is delicious, by the way.
That's a banging recipe.
It really is. Black currant VSO at 0.25. Buddha's hand citron at 2. Lemonade VSO at 8. Red raspberry VSO at 3. Sour VSO at 1. Sweet VSO at 0.65. Interesting. And watermelon VSO at 3.75.
Ooh, oh yeah, Sam?
That sounds really good.
Interesting.
I mean,
Sam
like,
says one-on-one cream soda for the win, so. I've never tried that flavor, so.
It's a good one, Sam.
Cream soda.
Interesting.
I like VSO.
I've never tried
and I
anybody's
like
cream
adding,
soda, I don't think.
Vape Train because it adds that darker vanilla note to it.
Okay.
VSO is pretty bright,
Yeah, the vape train does have a
have-
darker vanilla note.
and
think
then
I have
adding
VSO
it with the
cream
Vape
soda.
Train, it like balances out to get you the full cream soda aspect. So, but one-on-ones is really good. I've tried that one, Sam. It is good. I just
Yeah, I don't
prefer
have
the
anybody's cream soda
VSO
at
one.
all.
You don't have Swaggies?
Nope. Sure don't.
Yeah, there's no substitute for the Buddha either. Apathy, there just isn't. It's like a lemon, but it's not a lemon. It doesn't have all the tartness of a lemon, but it has all the flavor of a lemon. It's really strange. Unique flavor. I still think it's like the very edge rind in the inside, right? Like when you peel a lemon and you get that rind on the inside there, it's still attached to like the lemon itself. It's like taking that and getting just a little hair of the juice from it, because it's kind of like got all the flavor.
And the great thing is, this 30 mil will probably last me like a year and a half of it too.
I might be surprised.
I just got a new 30.
See, I was thinking same
Dude,
thing.
I had
but
a
look how much is
15
out of
mil,
that.
man.
That's a 60, but it's already and that's after using the 10.
I have the 10 mil bottle or 15 or whatever it is, and
15, yeah.
I have a 60.
it still has some left in it. I've been using that shit like crazy.
I have a
just
60
use
and
it
I've
low.
used a lot of it.
It works so good for anything. Like even if you're just trying to bump a flavor, if you want to bump a brightness
Raz,
of any fruit.
Use it with blue raz.
Blue
Magnifique.
raz, raspberry, strawberry, anything you want to brighten up. Even blueberry with a little bit of that in it. That's why I said I'm gonna have to rethink about my made that like Ode 2, but I didn't call it Ode 2 for the blueberry lemon juice head, and I loved it. But I kind of want to do a newer version now that the Buddha's hand wasn't out at the time, and I would like to try it and add a little of that in there and see if it makes it even better yet. Because my one complaint about it was a little bit of a throat hit, and that could actually help that quite a bit.
This recipe looks good, Mallory.
Yeah, here we go. Go see what Mallory's got going on here.
Ooh, hell yeah. Love
Oh.
having people play around. No Rocky recipe tonight? What the fuck, man?
Yep, there was. I
Yeah, there is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
I
right.
set, I set a record. I don't have one single flavor in Rocky's recipe. Not
Holy
one.
shit.
Not one.
Raspberry and strawberry custard rum cake.
Ooh.
This sounds good.
Mm.
Buttercream Flavor West at 1.5. Butter rum Flavor West at 2. Cake VSO at 2. Cookie Biscotto Flavor Art at 1.25. Custard and Aware at 2. Custard VSO at 2. So you have all the notes of the custard. I like that. Raspberry Sweet TPA at 3. Rum VSO at 2.5. So you got butter. Okay. Sweet Strawberry Cap at 3.5. Vanilla Cream VSO at 1.25. And Whipped Cream Flavor West at 2. There's a ton of flavors in this creams and custards cakes. These will need a bit to meld together, a minimal 2 weeks deep. I could see that, Mallory, 100%.
Yeah.
Off the knuckle after mixing
That,
huge
that
strawberry and
Flavor West
raspberry
whipped
flavors
cream takes a while.
right up front. If you add that many custards to, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. At least a solid week
Swaggy's
before it
only
starts up.
takes like 2-3 days.
Yep. Yeah, but you're gonna need at least a week before it settles down, or more probably. Yeah. Sounds good though. That sounds. I'm
Thanks,
curious.
Apathy.
You're gonna have to update us about that next week. Trump's announcing what now?
What do you think he's
Running.
announcing?
2024.
Yay. I hope my doctor calls me with bad news.
Best watermelon recipe ever. Oh no! Here, this is not the same one. This is. I think I remember seeing this one though. A Rocky recipe. You had to ask. Wild watermelon live licks. Play all FLV.
Yeah, I don't have
banana.
any of them. Not one.
Banana Flavora at 0.6, which I don't think I have. Candy roll Flavora. I know I don't have that 0.2.
Here, go down and
vanilla
click
flavor,
on what
0.6.
you don't have. Go down lower and click just to see what you don't have.
Banana and candy roll and watermelon Flavora, yeah. Marshmallow vanilla flavor at 0.6. Pineapple
did better
flavor at
than me.
0.6. Sweetness flavor at 0.6. Watermelon flavor at 2.4. And wild melon flavor at 0.2. Now, wild melon is another really good melon mix. But the only thing about that is once you add that to your watermelon, it's no longer really a watermelon. It's just a mixed melon.
I gotta see if I have that pineapple from Flavora. If I do, I'm gonna mix that.
Yeah, I had to for the pineapple episode. So, and he's got
shit.
that picture of the. Yeah, I remember this one. It has pictures of watermelon, pineapple, and bananas on a tongue. So apparently, this is Rolling Stones endorsed by the looks of it. Delicious watermelon fruit mix just tantalizes your tongue. Overnight steep on this one. All this one needs. Mix it up. Throw on some stones. Kick back and enjoy. I didn't know it said the stones in there. I just went off the picture. Awesome. That looks
Hell
really
yeah,
good.
Rocky. That does look really good, man. I'm gonna order
does.
that Flavora pineapple. How is that, by the way? Where was it ranked on Noted? I don't remember.
I, for the life of me, cannot remember.
Probably in the middle. Middle.
Yours on ATF? I can check that. Sam?
I have all those. Wild watermelon.
Yeah.
Wild melons. Fantastic
Yeah,
flavor.
yeah, I don't have the watermelon from Flavora.
Watermelon's good. It's not my favorite, but it's still really good.
Here we go. Here's Sam's. Should we go over Sam's and be nice to Sam? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do it.
Everybody
Do
just
it.
close your computer screen or cell phone for a minute.
Watermelon berry cream soda float. Oh, that sounds really good, actually.
Fuck.
My go-to cream soda is 1-on-1 VTA, which you just talked about. 1-on-1 brings a great neutral base, and VTA brings the cream soda vanilla notes. Complete each other, adding some wonder flavors. Vanilla ice cream helps add extra creamy vanilla float notes. Playing with VSO and trying it out, pairing with the SSA double watermelon, which is a sweet and syrupy, and Flavora wild melon, bring it all a little nuance to it, being a melon medley, which is very similar to what Rocky just showed us. To make this watermelon melon berry, I decided to go with the Ever Delicious Wonder Flavors Wild Berry Gummy Candy. It's a forest wild harvest berry medley with no off notes and a syrupy gummy sticky sweetness. Edit: I removed the Flavora Wild Melon because the melon notes were dominating the berry. Much better balance and boosting the Wonder Flavors to 4%. Yeah, see, I was wondering that because that melon mix, wild melon, really is potent. So it's got 101 cream soda at 2%, Vape Train cream soda at 3%, SSA double watermelon at 1.5%, Perlum super sweet at 0.75%, Wonder Flavors Wonder Flavors vanilla ice cream super concentrate at 3%, watermelon raw at 1%, and wild berry gummy candy at 4%. So, yeah, you just up that and lower the other to balance it. See, that's something he did. He worked on refining it, which is what we just went over. He refined it, tried it, realized it was a little too strong in the melon department, and then tuned it down. I might have to do the same thing with that Tropical Passion one.
I made a blueberry recipe last night using the medicine flower. Is that stuff good?
That damn double watermelon, man. Shit's haunting my dreams.
Oh, the SSA?
Yeah, I said the sweet watermelon is fantastic. And you and Sam have been raving about that one.
I would really like it. Sam was raving it. Sam was raving about it to me before I even got it. And I had to admit he was right, which is really hard to do. You know, you don't want to admit that to Sam. But I did, because he was right. It's like I got to give Net Reality credit for the tiramisu. That's also a really good flavor.
The SSA one?
Yeah.
You'd mentioned that before.
It's
because there's like no good tiramisu flavors that are just
I know.
Kind of
when I got it, I was like
Flavor
skeptical.
Arts is like kind of all right, but it's really harsh and you have to use it really low, and then it kind of tastes burnt a little bit when you start to get the higher wattages, and it's like fuck.
If anything, it's got a little bit more of a coffee note to it than it should have, but it's still really good. It's a lighter. It's not harsh like the other one. Yeah, that tiramisu SSA, they did a pretty damn good job with that one. It's the best one I've tried.
Oh shit.
That's one-on-one cream soda. I don't have that. Can you swap out VSO?
Yeah, they're very similar. They are. I think one-on-one has a little bit more of a vanilla note to it, but they're both bright. It's not like you're subbing it for Vape Train or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm missing the cream soda 101. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I'm missing in this one too, is that just the cream soda 101. Of course, he has to mention.
There's my insane recipe.
Rocky has some really good coffees, Apathy.
Yes, he does.
So if you're looking for a good coffee, look at his.
Coffees and some of his ice cream like stuff. Oh, really good.
He plays with that it's not cinnamon bun. What the hell's the name of it from Cap? He uses sticky bun. He uses that a lot in a lot of his recipes.
Yep, sticky bun and the custard cake is another one. It's kind of got that creaminess. Sticky bun is really good though. That's
good.
What happens when you sit in your room in front of the computer for too long? It's on a hot summer day. Sticky buns.
Dealing with Adam, that right now because my AC turned off. And the rest of my house is hot as
Oh my god, it's 34 degrees here right now.
Yeah,
it's here too. Less than that here.
Adam,
snowing outside, man. I got like 5 inches.
Adam's crazy recipes on the screen. If he wants to go.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, melon's bursting in your mouth hole. So it's a melon chew, basically. So and it's not short on flavor. So TFA cantaloupe 2%, VSO cantaloupe 3%. Wonder Flavors Hammy Melon 0.75, TPA Honeydew 2%, Lemon Raw 0.25%, Soft Candy Based Wonder Flavors 2, Super Sweet 0.5, Watermelon VSO 4, Yellow Watermelon Wonder Flavors 0.75, and Wild Melon at 0.5 from Flavora. Have fun.
I like they use the Hammy Melon with the cantaloupes.
Nobody will ever mix that.
Oh, I would.
Dude, I might. If I have TFA cantaloupe, I'll mix that up. That sounds bad.
Do I have it? It says I'm missing. I bet I'm missing that.
TFA cantaloupe is pretty candied, and that's
I'm
why
also missing the honeydew
swag to add to the candiness, because none of the other melons
all
that
the
I
other
used in there are really
cantaloupes are
candied.
real.
Well, TFA honeydew is kind of candied. But
I thought I had the yellow watermelon though.
and then the soft candy base is just to chew it up and make it not just be straight fruit, because I'm usually like a creams or bakeries vapor, so I can't just vape straight fruit. It's got to have something on the back end. So that's soft candy base. Hopefully we'll do something nice.
I really like that soft candy
chewy.
base. It adds a nice little
that's cute.
nuance to your recipe.
Like a little chew, maybe a possible slight vanilla note to it, maybe
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah.
That's what
Like,
I want. So
Yeah.
cool. 'Cause I don't know if I've
I
used
have
it.
the
Like
yellow
one of
kiwi.
those vanilla
Yellow kiwi.
Tootsie Roll shoes.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's cool because that's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
what I want.
basically what it's like. Just
Yeah.
less vanilla in it, but it's
Sweet
really
deal.
good.
Okay.
That looks really good, Adam.
Grassy ass. Yeah, I just put that together now because I forgot it was watermelon today.
I just don't have the yellow watermelon. I thought I did, but the yellow kiwi is what I have.
You don't
And
have
a
yellow
hammy-
watermelon from Wonder Flavors?
Dude,
No,
that
I don't. I
flavor
thought I
is
did.
fucking
Those,
amazing.
no?
dude.
I thought I did. If I do have it, it's
that
not in my
flavor is-
stash.
Oh, I
That
did not get that
overtook
from Wonder
wild
Flavors. I got that
melon
from
for
Umi.
me.
That's why.
That overtook
Ah.
Flavora Wild Melon for me. They're
What did-
similar.
really?
They're not exactly.
Really?
But yeah.
It's really good.
But I
I'm
like to
using
use the
the
hammy
wild
melon. 'cause-
Yeah, I'm using hammy and wild kind of to like bridge the gap between all the mixed melon because it's not gonna taste like watermelon, that's for sure. It's gonna taste like mixed melons. But I wanted
Well,
that to like connect them all and kind of give them their all little identities, but then it also like helps them be friends with each other.
Yeah, for me, the hammy melon was kind of like a cantaloupe honeydew like hybrid anyway, so it's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like, kind of threw it in there somewhat low. So yeah, it should be. I don't see why it would taste bad.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
looks
if
like
it's
it'd
gonna
be
be
really
great
good.
or
Looks
anything.
good.
But if I have the persistence to find all those fucking flavors, I'll mix it. We'll see what a
Please
little
do,
bit
man. It
of
looks really good.
3 letters THC does for me.
Yeah, sticky bun is really good. Sticky bun actually add a little bit of Swaggy's honey to it too. It gives you that like really creamy honey to it, and it actually pretty much makes
Yeah,
a
I
honey
know.
sticky bun.
Apathy. You're right. It sticks in O-rings and sticks in the metal forever.
Yeah.
It's a potent ass flavor. That's why I only used it at 2. I know it's still kind of high, but that total recipe is like 15% or something, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see.
That's the honeydew that everybody talks about that like permanently like stains your O-rings with flavor forever. You can't taste-
Speaking of yellow watermelon, Tim, that one I made back in July for your show. And
Oh, I
I've
remember
mixed-
this one. The Living's
I remember
this
Easy.
I've mixed this recipe up about 20 times, and that never happens with my recipes. You know, usually I'm on to the next thing.
Is,
Most of
good.
them I'll mix up multiple times, but this
Is
one,
Wonder Flavors summertime lemonade like country time lemonade?
not as powdery.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a flavor.
I'm only missing 5 flavors in this one. That's all.
Oh yeah, I don't have lemon
That's a-
round. I don't have summertime.
6.
I don't have
That's a banging
watermelon
recipe.
perillum either.
But I do have Polar Blast. That's weird. I do have.
I ran
that.
out of that too. I thought I was looking for that a couple days ago.
I
'cause
know I
wanted to
have
make
that.
I wanted to make a cold vape Babs way, and I was like, shit. No Polar
I know I
Blast.
have-
It's going to the next order, I guess.
I know I have it because I've been using it lately because of Bob.
That's a
It's Bob's
crime,
fault.
dude. Not having Polar Blast is a crime.
Yeah,
Yes.
48
it's on the
Not,
way.
states
not having it in my list.
and part of Canada. We got 2 Canadians.
And part of Canada.
Only
Yeah.
the good parts where they don't like make you speak French and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my. That's not my part.
That's not.
Yeah, I know.
So go to the less fascist part of Canada, which is where Paul lives.
Yeah, I'd have to move into his basement because I couldn't afford to live where he lives.
Hey, man, weed is legal in Canada, so any place is good. Okay.
You have to make 7 figures minimum to live in Toronto.
Jesus.
Yeah, so cream soda, I love you.
That's why Paul's area doubles as a storage unit, but we don't see the rest of it. So
That's right.
His vault of gold.
yeah, but the thing is, it's still a storage unit because it actually is a storage unit. He just puts the insulation up to make it warmer and adds some
Reverse
shelving.
Google searching, Paul.
There's a little cot in the
area
back
right
corner.
Right now.
There's a cot in the back corner. He actually lives in a storage unit. We just don't know it.
That's right.
No, a lot of
don't
YouTubers
need
do their live shit from their storage units because it's just
Yep.
fucking easier than renting out an office
A
somewhere.
lot of
to
times
do
it's
some videos.
quieter.
Cheaper
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
It's a lot quieter because you don't have in storage unit be surrounded by stuff.
I saw a video on YouTube, and it was a guy that lived out of his storage unit.
Shit.
He had it so pimped out in there, man. He had a huge, like, 65-inch television. His computer there. He had his little Wi-Fi booster up
Yeah,
there.
but he
hooked to his cell phone.
he doesn't live in the same storage unit as Paul does because Paul can't afford the extra deck it out look because he lives in an expensive area. Even storage units are expensive there. So, hey Daniel,
Well,
how you doing?
Paul, are you in
Daniel?
Toronto proper?
Just
Daniel's
outside.
son.
Just outside. Okay.
Yeah, just north.
Go Pack, go.
Fuck yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, I remember this one too, Rocky.
Fuck you, Dallas. Pardon my
I
French.
remember this one. Star Spangled Fruit Salad. Everybody remember that one?
Yes, I do.
Alpine Strawberry Flavora 1.14. That's
I
actually
wanted to
the
make
reason.
that, but that
That's
was
the reason I
flavor was
bought that.
missing.
When I went on a 50% sale, I bought that because of this recipe, and I never did mix it. Banana Flavora at 0.4, Blueberry VSO at 2.5, Candy Roll Flavora at 0.14, Pineapple Flavora at 0.5, Strawberry Sweet Jungle Flavors at 0.5, Super Sweet from Cap at half, Watermelon Flavora at 2, and Wild Melon Flavora at 0.14. So even though I ordered the Alpine Strawberry thinking that was what I really needed, but there's a few others I missed. So, red, white, and blue candy. I remember this. Fruit candy. A delicious candy mix that tantalizes your tongue. You'll taste red, white, and blue in this mix. Excuse me. And there's look, he even cut out pictures of little stars. He makes these himself, just so you know. He doesn't trust anybody to make this. So he cut out all these little star shapes, and he didn't do it with any kind of press. He did this all by hand. At least that's what I heard. He can verify or deny it in chat, but I'm giving you credit for it. He cut all those out by hand and hand carved every one of the stars in that picture.
While laying in a bathtub of milk and honey.
Nice.
Right.
The only way to go.
What are you talking about? While laying in a bathtub, that bowl might be glass, but it's just enough buoyancy. It's floating on that milk and honey bath because it's so dense that it floats on top.
Maple honey sounds banging, though, Tim. I'll give you that one.
Maple honey does sound good.
Flavora's next venture.
I would be all for it.
Get on that, Dave and Paul.
What are you calling?
Actually, I'd expect Wonder Flavors.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
do
say Wonder Flavors will probably do that first. They're
Yep.
pretty fucking Canadian.
it. Yep. Came to my head.
Isn't Wonder Flavors based where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down the street from you, buddy. Find them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
Wonder
down the
Flavors
street.
Frank is a
Isn't over
super
there.
nice dude too. Oh my god, is he like one
Yeah,
of the
he is.
nicest people around? Jesus.
You
Really
laugh.
is.
I could see so many vape distributors from where I live, and not one of them would even sell so much as an O-ring to me.
Crazy.
It's so stupid here.
No,
Definitely.
the problem is you don't go into a flavor manufacturer and ask for O-rings. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, who does that?
I bet
Dave does
I
that.
know.
Dave does that.
There actually is. I know of a bunch of flavor houses and a bunch of perfume houses in the general area of here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that, Mowgli. Yeah, Session Drummer did post some commercial recipes last year. Almost gagged.
There,
Commercially success.
you'd probably have to use like a sub tank from 2015 Mowgli, or one of those crazy ass super airflow RDAs, and it probably would taste semi decent.
Saw like a flash of light here. And I have no idea where it's coming from.
Probably the
Oh,
same.
great. That's it. Return to sender. It's coming down. I can see it on the cameras. Return to sender. Please come take your snow back now. It's just starting.
That's right.
Oh,
Dude, I have
No.
like 6 inches. I have to shovel after the show,
no.
so my brother can go to dialysis in the morning.
I'm gonna drive along the lakeshore to go to work. Safer than the highway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This time of year it is.
Well, if I wipe out, I go in the river. It's safer than being run over by a semi.
Fudge.
The water's pretty damn cold, but
Wow.
yeah. Yeah,
My
that's true
recipe
too.
from tonight, the Blue Raz watermelon gummy, really, really good. Came out fantastic.
Good. Happy to hear that.
That Blue Raz raw, oof.
My pickles are gone
Perfection.
now, so I'm sad. She put mozzarella cheese over pickles and put them in the muffin tin.
She
Made,
pregnant?
That's only when you mix pickles with ice cream, Dave.
Oh.
Oh. Good lordy.
Yep, I'm actually really liking this straw nano one too. The watermelon
Did you
straw
make-
nano.
Did you mix up that watermelon with the mango pineapple passion yet?
No, not yet, because I got to dig out the hardest part's going to be the SSA. Finding a double watermelon in this mess is going to take a minute. So that's the fun part. Because the
Yeah,
flavors
that's why I do that shit before the show. Digging
I was
through
gonna-
bins with 100+ flavorings in them to find one little tiny ass bottle, and it is hell.
Yep.
And
That's
it
where we're at.
always happens to be like the last flavoring you pull.
Well, it's going to be because after you're done pulling it, it's
Yeah, you
you're
don't
done
keep
pulling.
going.
You don't
Or
keep
you-
going.
or you pull all of them and you still can't fucking find it. So
And
you're
it's on your
putting them
desk.
away, and it was one of the first ones that you pulled out.
Yep, and you were just talking or not paying attention. Yeah, that happens.
Have a good night, Apathy.
Good night,
care,
Apathy.
man.
Good night.
Hey, dude.
I don't have a doubt it's going to be good. It's just a question if it's going to be balanced.
That sounds fucking banging, Swaggy.
What's Swaggy got going
Take
on?
ham, spread cream cheese over it, and then wrap it around a dill pickle spear. You're welcome.
Ooh, yum.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it does.
That's disgusting.
Hey, I'd try
It
it.
must be in Ohio.
Try anything twice.
Yeah.
All right, so I want.
What do they
that,
know
but-
about food in Ohio?
So okay, so hear me out. Instead of ham, a slice of pepperoni,
Oh, yeah.
and then the cream cheese, and then a jalapeno.
Instead of
Oh.
a pickle, some bread.
Sure.
Just
So they-
switch that out for bacon, and then you got those awesome bacon wrapped jalapenos with cream cheese in them.
Because
Which
cream
I
cheese,
make
yes,
those on the-
always. I'll eat a whole fucking brick of Philadelphia cream cheese by itself. I don't even fucking care. Try
Tim,
and
those
stop
things
me.
should be a religion.
What
Actually,
I
I
just
do
gotta
that
find
too,
that.
Swaggy. Homemade horseradish in the cream cheese on the
Oh.
on
Yep.
Montreal's bagel. Oh, so good.
agreed.
Well, my favorite
I
is
love
the
horseradish.
lox, smoked salmon, purple onions, cream cheese, some
Horseradish
capers
is one of those things you
Oh,
either love
yeah.
it or you hate it. But it's for me
on the
it's a
bagel.
love.
But you need a Montreal style bagel, not that fake stuff you guys in the States eat.
Not that fake stuff.
You've never had a bagel until you had a Montreal wood-fired bagel. Oh, man, to die for.
Ben Vape, I made Sam's Pebbles Triple X the other day. Really, really
Ah.
good recipe. It's just, it was a little throaty for me off the shake. So I added like 2 drops of Polar Blast. 'Cause
It had to
that
been
one
really.
doesn't-
It had to be
that
really
one
throaty.
doesn't. Yeah, yeah. It was.
If Bob's saying it's throaty,
For
it's
me.
super throaty.
For me, I don't vape a lot of shit without cooling though, so could be why. And it was also a cereal recipe, so that
Cassie,
like
Cassie, you
I
could
love
just
that
put
shit.
VSO garlic in your cream cheese as well. I do that.
That shit's
anyway,
so
it's a
good.
Bad
really, really
idea.
good recipe.
Because I just had plain bagels and I wanted kind of like an everything bagel, so I just put like 2 drops of garlic and 1 drop of onion in the cream cheese before I spread it on the bagel. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, Swaggy, at least once every couple of weeks I'll have a lox bagel for sure.
I had smoked salmon on Friday at my drummer's house. My drummer's dad. It was my drummer's 30th birthday, so his parents like grilled steak. They smoked salmon. Fucking made a bunch of other food and shit. Oh my god, it was so good. It was like some of the best salmon I ever had. His dad knows how to fucking grill.
Oh, it's on the
We
grill.
jammed a little bit. Yeah.
I haven't had salmon on a grill in decades.
It was cold as shit outside too, so he was fucking committed.
I will
We jammed
say
out. It
that
was fun.
the whole golf team
Put out
TJ's
fireworks,
idea to do the smoked macaroni and cheese. Do it.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
haven't done that, I don't know where you've been doing all your life, but do it.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
so
fire.
good.
Just
It
smoked
really is.
cheese in general is so
Yeah.
fucking good.
There's this
I
smokehouse.
like baked mac and cheese, but I gotta try the
Yeah.
smoked.
That
Well,
too.
that's what it was. We baked it first a little bit and then threw it in the smoker to finish up the baking process.
Crumble up some
like an hour and a half.
cheese Doritos on the top of the mac and cheese, and then throw it in to bake.
I would have done that.
Wait a
But
minute,
we
Hans.
nice crunch.
We decided not to put the crust that layer on it because I wanted the smoke to get into it better, and I'm glad we didn't because that top layer became that a thin skim of like crusty, bubbly cheese.
That is
Oh.
fire right there.
It was
Mac
still
and cheese
bubbling
with
when
a
I
nice,
took it out.
when it's like a little crispy on the sides and the top.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
Crispy
and it was
crumbles.
yeah.
thick.
That's how my mom makes it. It's really good.
And I don't care. I eat it all the time, and I'm lactose intolerant. I don't care.
It's one of your fucking like. I don't give a shit.
I don't
how
give a
long we'll be
shit.
in the bathroom.
3 hours every time. I don't care.
Yeah, that you can't tell by the picture when I put a picture, but that's like the cheese in the macaroni and cheese is about that thick in that pan. So there was a lot of it in that pan. And the flavor is so good. She used extra mozzarella in it. Oh, the mozzarella soaked up all that smoke flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the watermelon tropical passion juice is right here. It's mixed up.
I just mixed up that.
I want the
butter
pink
juice.
cap for the watermelon.
Ooh, I used to do that too. I used to always like try and like color code because I fucking don't label shit.
Well, it's like
So
the
it's
mint.
like the
I want
strawberry
orange.
always has a red cap, like a butterscotch or a custard always has like yellow or white.
I got in new
Try
bottles
to,
that
at
don't
least.
car caps. I almost went brown with that one, but I was like, I want Halloween color.
Brown like shit. Or peanut butter vape, chocolate vapes, yeah.
Chocolate, peanut butter, yeah.
Or like your hate vape, you could put in brown. Like this is shit.
You don't know it's a hate
Or
vape until
could
you
just
get
use,
done.
You could just use the brown cap for shitters full.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
God.
What's your favorite watermelon, Dan?
Inawera. No. It's not watermelon, but Inawera's melon is good. I have like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because there's natural, there's candied.
Well, no, the problem is right now I'm just been addicted to Ultimate and Watermelon Raw together. But that's very new, so that's kind of biased. So I would go with, I don't really like watermelon, so melon and wild melon, and that's it, man. The new ones are like, for me, watermelon's been an issue. It's been like strawberry, where I only get either candy or just nothing. Does that make sense? Like a generic red flavor. So like
Right.
the first ones that I've actually been able to taste that aren't candy is Ultimate and Raw. So like, I mean, I don't know. I want to say FA, but FA don't taste like watermelon to me. Maybe
What about Perillum?
Oh yeah, that one and Big Watermelon. I'm stupid. I didn't even think about that. Big
Perillum is like a
Watermelon
better
and,
version of Big Watermelon.
Yeah, I would say melon, Inawera, Perillum, watermelon, and Big Watermelon. Mullenberry as old ones. But I guarantee Ultimate, Watermelon, and Watermelon Raw are going to be in the top 3 for basically everyone soon.
Yeah, I definitely got to get them.
Yeah.
Ultimate, well, see, the thing is, if you have Raw, you kind of have Ultimate. They're very similar in the aspect
I don't
of
think I
how,
have that one yet.
like
It's
they're
one of the
like how
Raws I'm
rindy
missing.
they are. The rind to the pink ratio is about equal, and them together really like fill each other out for any kind of negative parts that they do have. When in reality, they're just both solid.
I'm really excited for that watermelon raw too because I'm one of the people that didn't get much off the regular watermelon. That
Yeah,
one
I
and
crank
his
it up.
original mango were the only 2 flavorings that I didn't get much off of.
In my
Yeah, mango's weak to me too.
Yeah, the mango raw.
Mango raw.
Mango
though,
raw is
it's nice. Yeah.
So that's why I'm so excited for the watermelon raw, but I fucking forgot to order it, I think. So.
All right, so Bob, The watermelon tropical passion juice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fantastic.
And for 3.9% flavoring, this
Yeah.
does not taste like 3.9% flavoring. This is more potent than the other one.
Good.
What
shit.
is
Way
this
more potent.
that you made?
that?
Watermelon tropical passion juice. It's double watermelon SSA at 2%, mango
Oh, I see
pineapple
it.
passion from Flavor at 1.4, and then
Oh,
super
I
super
don't have
cap
double
at half.
watermelon. I would have made
Yeah,
that.
I'm missing that.
Sounds
too.
good.
You could
'Cause
use
I'm
a cap
lazy and
double
that one has
watermelon.
two. I don't have caps double watermelon either. I know.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
fire me.
Honestly,
I mean,
get
you could use it.
SSA.
They're not night and day different. It's just
Get
if
double
you have it,
watermelon
you're gonna pick
SSA,
one.
Daniel. I trust
I
you.
like the SSA. Like, you know how SSA and Cap, they basically stole the names. I like SSA
Sure.
Sweet and Double better than Cap. If we're
Oh,
we're doing
fuck.
Yep.
verses.
I agree.
Bull City has it finally.
And if you
Oh, that's all.
if you're
Oh,
gonna
sweet.
pick one up and you have to pick one up, go with the SSA.
Get
It's a
the
little bit better.
SSA.
I would say
Okay.
SSA
Oh.
Double.
I want to
Yep.
see if Noms has it because I need more Chemnovatic grape, and that's the only place I can.
Yeah, I
find
think the
it at.
doubles are actually a little better than sweet, in
All
my
right,
opinion.
that's- That's my fault.
Fucking
But
Daniel.
so Daniel's
I
got
got
one to
100.
go over.
I got 13
Asshole.
10 milliliters.
I know. I just
Look at
ran
that.
out of my. I just perfected my grape soda mouth to lung recipe too, and ran out
So-
of Chemnovatic grape.
Oh, you got the meter one. Nice.
It's
Daniel,
like fucking
your
electric under my lighting, dude. It's like alive.
your Shakira recipe's up.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, it is.
Yep, your Shakira recipe's up. Go over it. Let's hear about this.
All right, so you got honeydew TPA at 2.75, honeysuckle TPA at 2, melon Inavera at 2, rose hips at 1.25, strawberry cantaloupe flavor revolution at 3, ultimate watermelon flavor jungle at 2.25, and watermelon raw at 1. I also made another version that substitutes strawberry cantaloupe for normal people. I can't remember.
Ooh, what's the
I'll
normal
look for it
person?
later, but
yeah,
it's
as you say, I
really-
don't have that.
yeah, it's one of the few that I really love from them.
They're
It takes a couple
blue.
days.
Their blue raz is really really good.
They have a couple,
Surprisingly.
but that one's I don't know if you can find it anymore, but it's really good. It just needs about 3 to 4 days to kind of settle. It's a little bit kind of I wouldn't say chemical, but it's a little rough. It's kind of like Favora's cantaloupe. Like it's pretty harsh for certain people. But that recipe, I've already like in the week. You know how I said I was going to do? I've already vaped about 90 milliliters of it. So
Oh hell yeah!
I've made it 3 times. So I made 330s. So it's been good. I rarely do that. And then I made another version of it, but I don't think I put it up. I think I got to work on it.
The hips
Oh,
don't
no, I
lie
did
thing.
think
How
we
many
did.
times did you dance to the song after you put the recipe name up, or think about it in your head and start dancing to it?
Honestly, like I didn't. I just was like, I had no name for it, so I just was like, hips don't lie because there's rose hips.
Hips.
Literally the most dumbest.
And because
reason.
Shakira is freaking hot, come on.
I mean, that's
Especially in that video, that was her best video.
no, the one with her best video is the one with Beyonce.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean,
That's
both of them in the same
go
video.
watch that
Jesus.
again. Go watch it again. That one's crazy. The one with Beyonce. I don't even remember the name.
Oh, so Daniel's got another one I got to throw up here.
I mean, that's the other version, where I substitute other flavors that you don't have for other flavors that you don't have.
Yeah. Take the flavors you don't have and then found more flavors you don't have to put in place of them. Got it.
Well, I just substituted. So, like, all right, for this recipe, you can substitute the strawberry extreme for strawberry raw at 1%. Same thing, pretty much. It's a little different because extreme's a little bit more potent or whatnot, but it's more just kind of add in red. So I put it at low. But yeah, it's basically the same recipe except trying to substitute the strawberry cantaloupe. I didn't add any cantaloupe because I was kind of curious to see how well LA would do. And I liked it, but definitely I don't like LA as much as people claim it is. I think it's definitely like
I'm not.
lower.
I get plastic off of LA.
It's just weak. It's very weak. Does that make like it's very
It's
like
weak. It's weak to me, and when I push it up to where it needs to be, I get nothing but plastic.
no density to it.
No,
But
very
the ultimate
watery.
watermelon kind of fills it out at 3. Because the main thing I did with this recipe is I wanted to see how far I could push extreme, and I wanted to see how ultimate would do at 3. Oh yeah. No, I suck. Still Sam.
I couldn't help it. I had to highlight that. You put that in your notes. That's funny.
Now
I
you
won't
lucky.
repeat it, but
Oh, Dan,
Honeydew is
Flavor
the hardest
Revolution banana is really, really good too. It's the other one that's fantastic.
good night, Rocky.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night,
Rocky.
Rock.
I was actually you just reminded me I was gonna make a honeydew banana.
Oh,
Honeydew banana. That sounds
That'd be
You
interesting.
reminded me I forgot to create that. I'm trying to
honeydew
create
banana
stuff for my road trip.
smoothie sounds phenomenal.
Well, because they're both very creamy and vaporware.
Yeah, that's why I went to smoothie.
You should have went milk and honey banana smoothie. I mean, Rocky would have stayed longer.
That's right.
I don't think milk and honey and honeydew would work, but adding the smoothie aspect would complicate it like a terrible ex-girlfriend. So I would just keep it milk and honeydew. Milk and honeydew.
Take care,
Honeydew the
Taco.
milk.
Take care, Taco.
Man, those tacos were not good. I was like, I just want a little snack, and they were like in the bag too long, so they got watery.
Oh, soggy
Oh.
tacos.
Yeah, and so like I don't know if you saw me, I just rolled it up. That's how soggy it was. Turned it into a burrito. Just straight glizzied it. That was disappointing.
Especially if you're looking forward to a good taco. Yep.
I mean, it's okay. I told you yesterday I had those 2 free burgers because the spot opened next to my job and they were trying to test the new employees. And I literally at 2, I had a burger. They come back at 5 and they're like, hey, you hungry? I was like, yeah, but you guys just gave me food at 2, it's okay. It's like, no, pick. And I'm like, but I just say at 2, I mean, and they're like, pick. And so I picked, and it's like I had $50 worth of burgers for free yesterday.
Hell yeah.
So I wanted a taco. And the taco was terrible. I had a wet taco.
Get a wet taco.
They're the best.
Were you in Kingston?
No, I like it.
You had a wet
Like a
taco.
real taco.
Went to the strip club.
No. We in VA you can't have nudity or touching. So a strip club is basically going to church.
Yeah, you just go to the back.
With better
room.
eye
They
candy.
don't care.
Church with better eye candy. Yep.
You can look but not touch, just like church. Don't know.
Depends on the church. Some of those people got in trouble for that kind of thing. Just saying. Depends on the church.
Is it raining for y'all?
Snowing.
It's snowing.
I
Thank you,
got
Paul.
6 inches of snow.
No
Yeah, Paul and Dave were on the show last week, so they
You guys
come
get
on
more
an hour.
snow than we do.
Yeah.
Actually, we do. I used to get it in the Adirondacks worse. Like a lot of times, it wouldn't quite hit next to the lake, but when it hit those higher elevations of the Adirondacks, it dumped the snow. I was right in the snow belt.
I think
So it
it's
sucked.
because we're near the water. Well, I don't know how adjacent you are to the water, Dave, but like for us, me and well, yeah, all 3 of us, we're kind of just very close to the water, and
I'm
I think
half-
that helps a lot.
I'm half a
I'm
block.
literally 8 blocks from Lake Michigan.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
but I
say,
mean
you're
the
not far. I
ocean,
saw it
not
on
a giant lake, though. I don't know. Would a lake do the same thing? Yeah, because
Absolutely.
Chicago's cold as hell.
Lake effect snow is definitely a thing.
That's
I've been
real.
hearing those fucking 3
Buffalo,
stupid
man.
words
That's why
since I can
Buffalo gets
remember.
pounded every fucking year.
Deeper
They got
Buffalo gets
pounded on
pounded,
Sunday, too.
and then it comes and hits the mountains. It hits dumps like even higher loads. Once they get the lake effect in Buffalo, I always knew, like hours later, we were getting hammered.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
every
and then
time.
we also get wind chills that are up to -30, what the actual fucking temperature is in Fahrenheit.
That's what
That
we
was
get
an
to.
advantage. We didn't get the wind chill factor that they get. Like when I went to Buffalo to visit family, it was bad because the wind would come off that. And the streets are all lined up too. If they're lined up in the right angle,
Damn
a
right,
lot of them
swag.
are. The wind will come right through and just blow down the streets.
Oh my
Ice
god, yeah, I
chilly.
remember waiting for the train one morning for fucking school, and I was like standing like huddled with all the people who were waiting for the train on this cold ass platform by this tiny little heater, and I looked up, and it said -13, and then next to it in parentheses, feels like -42. And I was like, why am I here? Is this class, are these 2 classes that I'm going today worth me standing in the fucking ghetto nonetheless?
I don't even know what
Fucking
the
waiting
feels
for this
like was.
goddamn train.
Yeah, you were sitting waiting for a train. Damn.
Well,
Like,
standing.
Did you
fuck
want?
sitting,
That
yeah.
sounds kind of dangerous on a train, man. Imagine if that train breaks down, you're gonna freeze to death.
Pretty much.
The -48 degrees that we had at the pond at Sand Pond that year, because one of the neighbors had a thermometer went low enough. None of us did. It was just like nothing on in the no
Cold
mercury
weather's
showing.
not fun.
Every
And I
I
don't-
just couldn't believe feels like -40. I was like, is that even possible in Chicago? But
Yeah,
I guess
because
so.
like Chicago holds the record for the NFL games. Chicago and Green Bay they're notorious.
Ice Bowl.
Yeah, the Ice Bowl.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the second coldest. I can't remember the coldest, but like
Brett Favre played in Chicago back in 2006 or 7,
mhm,
and that was the coldest game in NFL history.
there you go.
Wow.
There we go.
But then
talked
Chicago
about
had the
it last year.
windiest. Chicago had hurricane
Not surprised.
level winds. They call it the Wind Bowl. And then
Yeah.
they
It's
every
fucking
year
bad
it's
over
Green
here.
Bay or Chicago coldest
I
game
walked
of
to
the
work
year,
in that shit.
guaranteed.
I grew up near Stillwater Reservoir in New York, not far away. We used to fish there all the time. The record low for New York State is -52 degrees Fahrenheit in Stillwater Reservoir. It was in 1979. But we hit close to that in like the 90s. In that area.
We got you beat. Hey, Paul, that place in Alberta was -67.
Oh,
Yeah.
Screw
God.
that.
-67.
Yeah, no, just no.
Yeah, right.
At
I'm not into
-48, I had the charger, the battery charger on the car overnight. Had a huge space heater laying underneath the car with it tarped over the like blankets over top of the like a tent over top of the car with the core heater plugged in. There's a core heater on that car, and all I ever got out of that car that whole day at -48 was
Oh,
the
for
next
sure.
day afterwards, it was like 40 degrees outside, above 40 above zero, and it started right up. It's like
My
literally
dad
we had
always,
almost 80 to 90 degree temperature swing in less than 24 hours.
my dad always tells me about one of the things he had to do when he was in the Army when he was stationed up in Alaska is they had to go out to get a certain badge or something or medal or something or other. They had to spend 60 consecutive days out in the field when it was -40 below zero on average, and they were living in tents. He said he was higher up, so he got to sleep in the tent with the actual heater. He would sleep next to the heater. He would wake up in the morning and still have to bust ice off of his boots, which were sitting right next to the heater.
What was he? Was he in Drum? Was he at Drum? Just curious.
I'm not sure. Somewhere up in Alaska.
Oh, Alaska. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone that's in the military in North America has to do shit like that. I did
Well,
a
that's
month.
what happened when my knee locked up, is because we went overnight and it was like 20 below zero, and that 10-mile hike, and I had just gotten back from boot camp like a month and a half before that, and I hadn't recovered fully. My knee locked up. That's what screwed me.
I did a NATO exercise 1 month living in a tent, hopping out of helicopters, -27 out. You get used to it, and you're dressed for it, so you're fine.
And they claim those sleeping bag things are supposed to be like, oh, these are rated for like 40. Yeah, right. Bullshit.
Oh no, the ones we had, you had to be in your skivvies because you sweat like a pig in those things.
Need some ingredients.
I looked it up, Dan. The Ice Bowl was the coldest game. It was -13 degrees, wind chill of -48.
Oh,
It's the coldest game, I believe. The coldest game feels like,
Stupid.
not feels like. The coldest feels like was like 58, -58.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So like the coldest game ever is the Ice Bowl if you don't count the feels like temperature.
Mm-hmm.
If I
can you
remember
imagine
correctly.
trying to accurately
Stupid.
throw a football with negative
That's why they
Like,
ran it like
temperatures.
Yeah, they
crazy.
ran a
That's
lot.
why the quarterback sneak won the game.
Oh shit.
And the
Bart
people who
played-
watched the game said that they weren't even sure he got in. Bart Starr got in on the sneak. It was just so cold that the
They were
referee
just like,
called
"It's
it a
over.
touchdown to get the
Fuck
fuck
this."
out of there.
That's
Well,
amazing.
The refs didn't have whistles after the first play. As soon as they blew the first whistle, the
Yeah,
saliva
it froze up.
froze it, and then they didn't have any whistles for the rest of the game.
Good.
Like if you guys
Red
remember
ingredients,
the
I'll be
the LA bank robberies of the 90s in Cali that brought cops to have heavy machinery.
Yep.
This was the version of a football game bringing needed heating equipment to the game. It was like it was the epitome of like, all right, we need to figure out what to do. I still think Vince turned off those heaters though.
Yep,
on
he
purpose.
probably did.
I can just so see him
He was a
just
sneaky bastard like that.
because we were gonna play. I mean, we had a early lead. Like Bart was throwing early. When the sun started to go down, though, that's when he stopped throwing
Yep.
because he started getting sloppy. Should we turn this into the Packers show? I'm sorry. I love the Ice Bowl. It's a great game.
I've watched it like 50 times. It's always playing on NFL Network.
You can watch it on YouTube too. I think
Can
it's up.
Yeah.
But it's a good game. And then this weekend was insane, man. Back to back overtime craziness.
Oh, yeah.
The catch, probably the greatest catch ever.
Dude, Watson, man. Christian Watson. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. About
No,
damn
I was
time.
talking about Jeffries, but Watson.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know what you were talking about.
He needs to stop doing backflips though.
I was more impressed with the backflip than the fucking
You
catch.
see, Mallory loves the Packers, so she must have been happy about the Dallas cheerleaders or something like that losing to them. What was it?
Cowgirls.
It's the first time the Cowboys have lost a game having a 14-plus lead going into the fourth ever.
Yeah, 195 and 0.
No, 151.
195. 195 and 0 was their record entering the fourth quarter with.
I posted it on Facebook. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's nutty.
Then you can't count a team out anymore.
Especially
about a
now
lot-
when they have Aaron Rodgers. Fuck yeah. You mixing anything tonight, Paul?
Yeah, I was just mixing Fresh's recipe. Snow day in Nanaimo.
Oh,
Snow day in
Yeah.
Nanaimo.
It's
I
awesome.
remember seeing that recipe.
He put that one out, and what was the other one? I can't remember now what the other one was, but it was so good.
Yeah, I'm happy with
Snow
both of my
day.
mixes tonight. That butter beer is fantastic. Even off the shake.
The watermelon's growing on me. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
The
man,
the
watermelon
watermelon's
works really, really well in vapes.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
So that's the one right there that from Fresh Pies that Paul's mixing up right now. Go ahead, Paul. You can read it. You got it right there. I know you do.
No,
No, you don't.
I added a couple things to it.
Ah, okay. So we got Snow Day and Nanaimo. Nanaimo? I can't ever pronounce it.
Nanaimo bar.
Nanaimo. Caramel, salted caramel, Wonder Flavors at 1. Cotton candy jelly bean, Wonder Flavors at 0.5%. French vanilla thick, Wonder Flavors at 0.75.
Here it comes again.
Nanaimo bar at Wonder Flavors at 2. Vanilla wafer with milk from Perulum at 1. Sweet cream VTA at 1. And vanilla gelato Italian Wonder Flavors at 1.5. So yeah, that should be a nice thick creamy to that too.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I've got ingredients to make a thing.
Ingredients to make a thing. Ooh.
Yes.
But isn't there chocolate in the Nanaimo bar, Paul?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
I
a bit
think
of
there
the
is.
chocolate out of the Nanaimo bar, Wonder Flavors, but
It's
Yeah,
it's a touch of it. There's a touch
Yeah,
of
it's
chocolate.
just like on the top,
Yeah.
a little layer of it.
I added mullenberry s'mores marshmallow brownies.
Okay,
Oh, yum.
good idea.
They're not making it anymore, so I'm
Oh well.
I know. You posted
You
the recipe
wanna-
with us. I said that looks really good, and I tried to find it. It's like, yeah, good luck.
Want a good chocolate flavoring, man? Get Mullenberry's chocolate peanut butter milk. It's one of the most underrated flavorings
Yeah.
there is.
That's another one you
surprised
can't
more
get.
People don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Because you can't get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can still get it. I'm gonna search for it right now. Just prove you wrong.
Yeah. I have that one. It's good. But yeah, a bunch of the Mullenberries are not. They're not doing anymore. So pissed.
Agreed.
I hate that because you make a recipe and you're really, really happy with it, and then the flavor isn't available anymore. Bullshit.
Wonder why. I gotta send it. I don't know. Maybe I'll email Mullenberry and ask him what's up.
Worst thing that happened, they don't answer you. Best thing can happen, you
Vaporize
find
in
out.
Australia has it. Rainbow Vapes in the UK.
Okay, we don't live there.
Flavor Juice Factory in Australia. Flavor Forest in New Zealand. So you're gonna
tried
pay
ordering-
for shipping, but it's
I was
worth
gonna say
it.
you got to work on this whole like getting on the right hemisphere.
I tried when I order from Nom Noms. It's not ridiculous. But I tried ordering a flavor from the Rainbow Vapes, and it was dollar bill.
Yeah.
Dollar bills.
$1 bills, y'all.
Yeah, sometimes you have to order directly.
Raining shipping.
Well, it's like Daniel ordering from Inawera is probably the best way to get a lot of the Inawera flavors is direct, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was at the dealers.
Inawera, yeah, Inawera is like it's awesome because it's only depending upon how much you get, it's only a couple dollars for shipping, and they're really cool because like they have like 10 milliliters that are better priced than if you get them at DCF or Chefs or Noms or anything. And then on top of that, what I do is I try the flavors, right? And then say you just want a big bottle, you can get like 100 milliliter for,
Mullenberry.
relatively cheap, like $10, under $10, you can get a giant 100 milliliter. I have like
Big
100
Daddy
milliliter
Eddie.
strawberry.
Yeah, see, Addie's here.
Addie, you would have been proud of me, man. I had to use pipette earlier on my Cap
Yep.
Sweet Candy.
He had to add
I announced
Addie.
it too. I said, Addie, you'll be proud of me. Surprised you didn't pop out.
Every time I have to pop out a pipette, I think of Addie. Can't help it.
Yep.
It's just an automatic
Same.
thing.
Every time I use Wonder Flavors.
Yep. Yeah, one
My
time I used to have to
my
use
Cap
one.
Sweet Candy's in a bottle like that, Adam. So same thing.
How's that?
Yo, keep it PG, Swaggy.
I'll take being called a goat, greatest of all time.
Addie would like my fancy pipette. LOL. Don't let Tim read that. He'll be in Ohio tonight.
To get the 6 inches you got already. That's 6 inches you got already from your neighbor.
Hey, it's Swaggeroni, the Ohio treat.
Ding ding.
Rice-A-Roni ain't got shit on him.
Jesus.
Addie. Addie with this emoji.
I gotta ask. He's in Buffalo. Is Buffalo get any of the snow we're starting to get? Did he get any?
He must be getting snowed.
He's got to be getting some. Maybe not though. Maybe it isn't quite cool enough by the lake to start dumping it yet. I hope. I don't want him to have it any more than I have it.
I think he said he got snow already.
Yeah. Yuck.
I'm gonna be pissed if down in Music, which is like 45 minutes from me, if they got an inch of snow, because the news station is there, and they do this thing every year where you can guess the time and date of the first inch of snow, and they give away a bunch of snow blowers. And I was trying to win one this year. My guess was the 24th. So if it happened today, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. So that was not my guess.
I've got like 4 of them out there in the storefront sitting that I don't use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man,
At least
you
one of
can't
them.
make-
One of them is brand new. It's only been used a few times.
Shit, might be taking a ride to Vermont. Picking up a snowblower.
I use the tractor. It's a lot easier.
How does this sound to you guys?
Smells way closer than
Sounds like shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's my recipe. So, honeydew, 2 TPA, banana custard VTA, ultimate watermelon, and honeysuckle. I'm debating
honeysuckle.
That's an
I want to
interesting
work
twist.
with it more.
That's an interesting
You had
twist.
honeysuckle in your one from earlier too.
Yeah.
Honeysuckle just
Been
is like
playing with
a
it.
sweet kind of floral.
I was gonna say
I love
sweet
honeysuckle.
floral.
TPA honeysuckle's
Yeah,
great.
it might work. It'd work really well with the honeydew and the watermelon in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's worked well with it before.
I'm not sure how strawberry goes with floral, but I imagine good.
It's good. I've
Yeah.
had strawberry with honeysuckle before.
No, ultimate watermelon.
Oh, watermelon? Oh,
Yeah,
I
ultimate.
thought you had a strawberry in there
I think
too.
that'd be nice,
No.
too.
Yeah, never mind.
Add a
I'll say,
strawberry.
okay, so currently Cherokee's the winner for where we're all gonna become winter
Strawberry
snowbirds
raw.
for. We're going to visit Cherokee. It's 40 degrees there. I don't know about anyone else, but it's a lot warmer than it is here.
Where's strawberry?
Oh.
What's going on?
Where's Cherokee?
Cherokee's precisely where Cherokee is.
Ah, very good.
Where's VSO raw?
He's at that place he's visiting, or he's staying, or at his home possibly.
There it is.
When Mowgli was talking about Phoenix, that's stupid hot there. I was in
Phoenix.
Scottsdale once. I couldn't believe how hot it was. It was just insane.
Well, when Duchess moved from Arizona, he couldn't stand the constant heat. He actually didn't mind coming up here and having winter. It's like, you'll get over that. It won't take a couple of
Yeah,
years.
he'll
to
get over it for sure. But I mean, when it's 120 outside and your sweat's evaporating so fast, you have white powder from the minerals all over your forehead. It's crazy.
Cherokee drills for oil, like he says.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, thank you, Addie.
Too many
Suicide hotline. If you are feeling down, you're really in a bad spot, you can't get a hold of anybody.
Cherokee
Dial
drills.
988.
Banana sheet.
It's okay. Bob's
I'm on-
shitter's full.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on the Mullenberry website and no peanut butter, no brownies.
Nope. I was gonna say I didn't see the one with Mullenberry. So even if there are some out there available, it's leftover stock.
Yeah, they're still got like butter my biscuit,
Yep.
Custard, cookie bite. But
Yeah, having cookie bite's a good one. I do have the cookie bite now. So.
yeah, cookie bite's good.
Since you mentioned it, Tim, it's food for thought. What's the lifespan on flavors?
That depends on the flavor.
variable.
It is very,
Forever.
very variable, and storage has a lot to do with it. How you
I
store
started mixing in 2016.
Yeah.
I have flavors that I bought back then that still taste just as good as they did when I bought them.
And there's other
TPA
ones
honeydew.
that you'll get.
Exactly the same.
I've heard some don't go bad, but they just weaken.
Yeah, they'll
So
lose
you'll
their
have
flavor.
to use them a little higher, but
weaken,
them
or
don't go bad.
they'll change their flavor profile after a while. It doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. They just some of them, but then the change might be too much oxidation, and it could be the bad.
Some
flavor.
also get like dark as fuck, like Flavor West yellow cake turns to motor oil after a couple years, but
Yeah.
tastes better after a couple years. Not gonna lie, I was like
Yeah.
sad when my little fucking black bottle of yellow cake went. I have to buy a new one. It's gonna be like yellow, and I'm like, oh,
I miss my
Yeah,
black.
it depends. Yeah, it depends where it's kept. Yeah, dry, cool, dark places, and how many times you've opened the bottle.
Yep.
absolutely. How long you
Yeah.
keep it open?
Yeah,
I
I
never
used to keep
flavors
all mine
open.
in the mini fridge back when I only had a few flavors. I used to keep them in the wine cooler, and keep them in there. And those ones there never had any issues at all.
Jeez,
And
all the
I haven't had any
flavors
issues with any that I haven't really had any go bad yet.
Just shot VG all over my fucking scale.
Then again, that doesn't say it's an older flavor. I just haven't used it a long time. That maybe has went bad. I just don't use it anymore.
should have used Swaggy's special pipette, Adam.
Yeah, would have been so much better, Swaggy.
Just using an actual bottle and just went.
Oh yeah, that happened to me the other
I
night.
hit air pocket because it's running empty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just got gallons, so I need to refill all the.
Yeah,
those
that happened
bottles.
with this guy the other night.
It's just.
Getting low.
Addie just dropped a horror podcast. I'm telling you, I just finished the movies today for this
Just
week's
dropped the who?
podcast. The
Oh,
the horror
is that
podcast.
that podcast that you do with?
Yeah, yeah.
I have to.
He technically
Is
picked
Lando out
both
there? What up,
movies.
Lando?
Sure,
Yeah,
Adam,
there he is.
BG.
He picked
Yeah,
the
right.
movies
I
this
saw
week, and
that.
I will say they were something. Or something.
Hey, Tommy.
It was definitely a good thing she was still
See?
dealing with that can of
Surprised
butter
Zippy
after
didn't-
effects.
Surprised Zippy didn't appear when you said BG.
Yeah, right. To keep that pool filled.
Hello.
All you gotta do is say Cabana Boy 3 times real fast.
Cabana boy, Cabana boy, Cabana boy, Cabana boy. That was 4. Shit.
Uh-oh. Here she
Hey,
comes.
Paul. It was
Yeah.
It was the 50th anniversary of the Beachcombers this week.
Yep.
You remember
Percival
watching that when you
Island
were a
on
kid?
tonight. Can't wait. So excited.
Yeah, a long time ago. I kind of forget it.
Walt Disney,
I
then
say it is.
Beachcombers on CBC.
It's been really nice last few weeks. Seeing Fresh mixing again live, and Zippy's been on again live. It's good to see. It's good to see. I wasn't, you never know.
Yep.
Still waiting for Tooney's announcement, though.
Which one?
The Tooney for Prez 2024?
We're gonna have to write them in. Damn it.
Got my
Yeah,
vote.
that's right.
Well, it's been a long time. I don't know if have we ever had a Dale in? A Dale? I mean, Earnhardt didn't make it, so let's try this Dale. Okay, come on,
That's
Addy.
right.
It's only because Dale Earnhardt wasn't alive long enough.
That was sad.
He was too
Yeah, and,
busy racing.
Junior sucked.
Yeah, he's a moron.
Don't ruin your life, Addy. Stay where you are.
In his career like Dale did. Like Dale was consistent, and Junior was just like good for like at least 10 years, and then once he left DEI or whatever, that's when it was like as soon as he went to Mountain Dew, it was a wrap.
There you go. Oh, Lady Liberty got on in 2024. There you go, Addy. Are you accepting your nomination? I'm pretty sure you could get at least probably 50 votes right here tonight. Starting off, right off the bat. Let's start your campaign now.
You'd have to be crazy to run for office today.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't have a crazy person in there that doesn't want to run, they're not worthy of being in there. If you got someone who wants to be in there, they probably shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's so fucking bad.
This is
I
going to be
wouldn't
bad.
even worry about it. Don't even worry about the 2024 election. It ain't gonna happen.
What does Pink Floyd and Dale Earnhardt have in common? Their last
boy.
hits was The Wall.
That's bad.
Still not
Still
true.
too-
Division
still
Bell
too
had
soon.
some hits.
Damn right it did.
Vision Bell was their last.
That wasn't
yeah.
me. That was
Their
Tommy.
opus
I
magnum.
know. I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan, so
That
I
was
feel like I
stuffing
have
guy.
to defend Pink Floyd more than
Yeah,
Dale.
Pink Floyd's fantastic.
I think
I
the
love Dale.
coolest concert, if you could ever go back in time, would be Pink Floyd live at the Berlin Wall. That would
Oh
be
my God,
the
yeah.
coolest concert.
Or
Amazing.
That'd be really
Pompeii.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pompeii. Pompeii
I
was
would.
a
My
fantastic
personal
concert.
favorite would have been because I wasn't the biggest Roger fan. I kind of didn't like his personality. I would have
I'm
been
a David
happy
Gilmour guy.
to see the
Mhm.
Pulse. The Pulse was
fuck yeah.
visually the best concert they ever had, and in my opinion, out of all of David Gilmour's solos for Comfortably Numb, the best he ever did was the Pulse live. The solo on there, he did it a lot differently. He did a unique version that sounded exactly like the original, but it was unique to Pulse, and oh my god, that album is just classic. And then the other one where they're live in that like
Oh,
old
Mallory.
amphitheater, that
No,
one's dope.
Mallory, you did not say that. No. No way.
Uh-oh.
No, you're kidding, right?
Mallory?
Oh.
Pretty good.
Does that?
Oh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation.
I just gotta know, was a dungeon involved in this whole situation? Because I just gotta know.
Mallory.
I've done it a few times. Oh boy.
What?
Brownie
Wrong?
points working up there. She's marking points on a board.
I'd look both ways and over your shoulder when you cross the street.
Yeah, Mallory's got a red room for sure.
Yep. Addie, did you mix anything yesterday? I know that Wendy wasn't on, but did you mix? I'm just curious if you mixed anything up. Because I know a lot of us get used to this weekly mixing, and we wind up mixing anyway, even if we don't have a show.
I mixed, but you know what? It's funny. I depend so much on the shows. It's almost like therapy. And when they're not on, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah. Yeah, I was so upset last night.
We
I
didn't
hope-
get our
I hope-
Addie fix, and our DeMillan
I hope-
fix, and our Wendy fix.
That's right. I hope Wendy's feeling okay.
I saw Dimlin on Noted, though. She was in chat last night.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. Yeah, she was. I was happy to see that,
So that
too.
was cool to see. Yep. She's been on the last few of them.
Who?
DeMillan.
Dimlin?
The melon.
Oh, yeah.
There she is.
Oh, there she is right
She
there.
is.
See?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It
You're
didn't mix
lying,
as
DeMillan. I know
DeMillan-
you mixed a milkshake. I know
I was gonna
it.
say she mixed that milkshake I made. She finally mixed that milkshake that I made for her. It has no milkshake in it. It was the only kind of milkshake she wants to mix from now on.
DeMillan, you should come on this show. We need you.
DeMillan, you're awesome. You guys are all awesome.
I'm gonna vape this already. Shit.
Oh, milkshake.
No milkshake.
I love that milkshake. Holy shit.
However, you can make a few extra cakes. She's good with that. They've had some really good cakes on Wendy's show.
Yeah, I theory crafted a cake tonight. I gotta mix it. Public.
We
Is
were
it-
just
is
talking
it-
about Pink Floyd. I just found
is it
this on my Facebook.
SpongeBob.
Yep, that's it.
Recorded that in my garage at 5
That got loud.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
whatever the fucking song that is. Pink Floyd. Yeah, don't click it while you're live, you fucking baboso.
I did. Yeah, I clicked it. Oh,
Save that.
wow,
save
that
some
loud.
room for later, Augustus.
Yes, I
Dan,
was
check
going
that
to.
recipe
I
out I
apologize.
just put in chat there. I know you guys just did peaches and you're pretty peached out, but
Don't tell me what I am.
that,
Yeah.
that recipe is fantastic and it's
Oh,
right up your
Tams.
alley, man.
Well, I can
Damn,
make
That
some.
recipe is fucking amazing.
Don't play with my emotion.
Amazing.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Ooh,
Tam's
someone
recipe.
closer.
It sounds weird as shit, but it is banging.
Oh, it's got a couple tobaccos in it.
I plowed through a 120 of that in like 3 days.
So is it tobacco forward or is it
Oh, yeah,
just
that
tastes
looks
like
Mhm.
caramels?
Yeah, it's
It's-
tobacco's pretty forward, but it blends perfectly with the peach,
Yeah, that looks really
which
good.
is very strange, but it works so well.
I ran out of
peach.
VTA honeycomb, but that looks good. I would make
Uh,
that.
Peach tobacco or nectarine pipe is kind of from what I've noticed is kind of a common
The thing?
apricot, nectarine, peach is kind of common for tobaccos.
Yeah, but also
Love
adding the
that.
creamy aspect in there with the custard and then the honeycomb too.
Does it really
Does
need 10
something.
days?
No, I vaped it off the shake. It does change a lot because of the custard.
Fucking thing.
That also that Flavora RY4 needs like a good week now to steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's strong.
And
as
the
heck.
red barley too.
Yeah.
Red
as
barley
much.
needs a little bit.
I like to
Burley's
shake and
got-
vape that shit.
Red barley takes like 3 days. Yeah, I shake and vaped it though. That was
Yeah, but it does smooth out after a couple days for sure. But I'm impatient as fuck.
Even
I just
Mowgli
made
said.
this. This will be gone in like a couple days.
Even Mowgli said that one of Tam's is in my winners folder.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks
That's a
good.
fantastic fucking recipe.
I think that's one of the ones she was talking about trying with the RY8 too, to see how it'd go. I think she said something about one of her peach recipes with an RY8.
It
I
definitely
might get
looks
that
really good.
RY8. It's more caramelly. Eh? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
less
supposed to be really
tobacco-y.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mmm. This is
Man,
closer.
RY4s are fantastic. You need Chef's RY Castle, Dave.
The Flavor RY4 is the most tobacco of all the RY4s.
Yeah.
So,
It's because of the nutty note.
yeah. It is a bit nutty.
It's nuttier than the others for sure.
Mhm.
It is.
I
It
like
definitely is.
I like jungle flavors is better than TFAs in my opinion because it's
Yep.
just cleaner tasting. TFAs
then,
has a lot of that dirtiness to it.
What's it called is pretty tasty too. The
Inawera's
Holy
is good,
Grail.
too.
Holy Grail RY4 or Holy Grail or whatever the fuck that's called from DIY.
The holy.
Flavor Shack, right?
I only have the V2. That one's good.
I have both. I never paid for those. I got them sent to me for free. A bunch of their flavors.
Must be nice to be a
Cinder
rock
Crunch.
star, Adam.
Oh my god. It's fucking the perks.
Cinder Crunch.
Fucking play on
I've
stage
never
for
heard
45
it.
minutes and walk out with $100.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's on a good
Yeah.
night.
See, Mowgli's vaping on Liam's Cinder. I think it's Crunch,
Yep.
not
That's what
Crunch.
he said.
That's
Cinder. He said
Got
cinder
the
crunch.
honeycomb.
that's Sheerlock, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
He's a
Yum.
good dude.
He is.
Absolutely.
He's actually got
Too
a
quiet.
flavor. He's got
I wish
a
he would
flavor Bible.
fucking talk more.
Absolutely.
Liam, spout some more
Cherokee.
knowledge. His recipes are fucking good as hell. Like
Oh, he has
complex without using 1,000 flavors too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like,
yeah,
he
they're
uses-
all like 5 or 6 flavors.
Yeah, but he
they're very
uses weird.
complex.
He uses flavors in such a weird way and like such a
Yep.
cool combination that he gets like the most out of them. Like he's one of my favorite mixers for sure.
Ooh.
Check that out, Bob.
I always want to make a lot of his recipes, and I'm like, God damn it, missing
Definitely don't
half of
have
these fucking
flavors.
ingredients, dude.
I was looking to see if I can find his flavor Bible. That he has. It's a good
6%
one.
honeycomb. Oh, so good.
I don't have the Hong Tashan, but that does look really, really good.
Next time you go
You
to
mix that
FD
yet?
Oh, that's old.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, I just
Oh, yeah,
recognized it.
January.
It's on the main page of ATF, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's me.
there you go.
It's good though. I'm thinking so like I'm getting ready for a trip on Friday. So like I'm gonna be in the sticks. So I got my tobaccos already steeped and ready, of course, and all my
Sticks.
pumpkins and all that. So I don't need that. I just need some good fruit stuff to hold me off. Because I bet you I'm gonna go up there and be like, I want fruit, even though I mixed all these tobaccos.
This blue raz watermelon gummy I made tonight. Oh, so good. And I told lady the butterbeer came out fantastic too.
Yeah, she said something about making me mix it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Toonie.
Sorry.
Immediately.
Sorry, yell at you like 5 or 6 times in chat there.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, Toonie's got it. He found it before I did.
Mix it.
He has a notepad file with like 8 million links that he just control Fs, and it's like Liam's book, and it's right there, and he's like, bam,
Yeah.
control V, control, fucking.
And
He's
just
on it.
ignoring her.
Hey, I have looked through that a few times there for some of the flavors
Larry,
he uses.
Larry.
I've seen that book before too. I remember seeing this cover.
Larry's got a recipe.
I see this.
Fuck yeah.
A Larry recipe is always a good thing to have. Oh,
Ooh, I know, right? That looks good.
Larry. It does. Larry recipe here. We got a Midori, and it's cantaloupe VSO at 4%, honeydew VSO
Yeah,
at
that's,
2,
I remember that recipe.
Russian
I wanted to make
vodka
that, actually.
VTA at 2, and VSO sweet at 0.5. Yeah, that actually.
It was one of the ones that I wanted to make of Larry's, but I was missing that fucking Russian vodka.
Russian
and that's
vodka.
in my cart right now, actually.
Yeah, as I said,
Because I want to
Russian
make all
vodka
of
is
his
just.
crazy beers that he has.
It's
Because Larry makes all
perfect.
those stouts with that Russian vodka flavor. That's the only reason I would use it for, is to make all Larry's fucking beers and to play off that idea.
Yeah, it's just a generic like alcohol bite.
It's just boozy,
flavor.
yeah.
Yep, that's
It's
it.
just booze.
Yep.
Which is cool.
He's
I
the
want a
reason
beer
I bought
bag.
that flavor too, is because of Larry.
Yep.
But yeah, that actually looks good. Just honeydew and cantaloupe.
Hey, Larry.
You gotta say it like a fucking death metal singer.
I aspire to walk like Grogu does in The Mandalorian.
All right. I bet if I had good cotton, this would.
They
probably
better
taste
make
better.
a Grogu show. There'll be no talking in it, but I'll be the happiest motherfucker alive.
Just a whole bunch of little Grogu's walking around. It'd be perfect.
Would save on production costs. Not having to hire voice actors. Just a bunch of little fucking Grogu action.
Yep, with little noises and stuff, and that's all you need.
I'll do it. I actually met a dude at the party on Friday who is in the voice acting industry.
Ooh.
And asked me, he was like, are you in the industry? And I said, I've done a couple things. He's like, okay, you should be making $1,000 a month doing voiceover. And I said, shut the fuck up.
You can make a lot more than that.
He said starting. And I was like, yeah?
Exactly.
He's like, we need to hook up. I need to give you some information and some numbers and shit. And I was like, yeah, dude. Fucking gave me a list of information. He's like, wants to help me get into the business. So
go jump on it. Jump on it.
Yeah. I was yesterday spent all day working on a fucking reel and shit. Just making a canvas of all the voices I do. So when I get this document, like to how to record them and space them out and shit and introduce each one of them, then I can just edit them all together into this one thing.
That is serious money. That's for a person that can do it. You'll never have an easier job.
I mean, I have the setup already here, so.
Exactly. You don't have to go anywhere.
Like, I don't even care if it's like, you know, Capital One banks, you know, like that kind of shit.
Who cares? They're paying you.
Dude.
Exactly. Man,
like, I will do that all day, every day if they're paying me.
I would kill for a job like that. I literally
I will buy a $500 mic to make my voice sound even better if they're fucking giving me work.
Every day I have to go to work.
Yeah, me too. Lately, especially more so than ever. So.
I hate my job.
Sorry, Larry.
Yeah.
I have to deal with the biggest fucking idiots you can imagine.
You could see it now. You could see how I'm slanted. That's literally how my shoulder always is.
Yeah, I'm like all
so
sore
I got hurt
here
in football.
The last couple days.
And
my shoulder, I could pop it out.
They never heal
my
up.
Right shoulder.
They never heal up. I dislocated my shoulder 40 years ago. Still hurts like a motherfucker.
Yep. I severed a bunch
rotator
of
cuff shoulder.
I did it too, Dave.
Tore my rotator cuff, shredded it twice.
Doing
still
this,
feel it.
it's like 40 years.
Mine pops in and
out. I don't have full mobility with
right
it.
Arm.
Not 100%.
I have that big lump there too. Ugh.
Big scar.
Football. I've seen your pictures, Swaggy. I know how crooked you are.
Yeah. Yeah, did you ever see that little Dust Bunny and Grogu short, 4-minute short on Disney?
No.
You need to go
It's
check
actually
that
produced
out.
by Disney. It's like a short film, mini short film.
That's
I
a
gotta
short
watch
film.
that.
They got to use it.
I
I mean, they made like a very sophisticated 3D model of a mini Yoda. They got to use him in other shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, he was in Boba Fett too.
Oh, see, I've never even fucking seen The Mandalorian. I've seen the first 2 episodes.
That's a good show.
I know, I'm a fucking sinner of a Star Wars fan.
Good show. I actually just watched it.
I only just recently saw the prequel one. What was it called? The one where they get the plans to the Death Star.
Oh, the
A Star Wars story. Something. What the fuck was it called?
Clone Wars?
No, the one that takes place before Star Wars. What is it called? Come on.
It's actually the one that the new series Andor is about. It's the Andor is a prequel to the movie that he's talking about.
Oh, Rogue One.
Thank you.
Rogue One.
Yeah,
Rogue
Rogue
It was
One.
Mallory.
I recently just saw that like 2 weeks ago for the first time.
I want to rewatch it now that I've seen Andor because now it's gonna make even more sense.
Actually, so I lied. I like the way Rogue One looks. I don't really like the main protagonist because she's just not memorable at all to me.
True.
I don't know. That movie looks fucking spectacular though. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I think
that's
that looks better than any of the new 3 ones.
I really like that Andor, Tim. I thought that was really
the Andor. That's a prequel to Rogue One. That's what
I can't wait.
At the end,
I can't wait for the next season.
See, I've never.
So now I've got to rewatch Rogue One because it's going to make more sense. It's going to make more sense to me. Rogue One had a few little spots that kind of look confusing. I didn't really like it, but it also felt kind of out of place. And I think Andor is going to pull it back in, so make it more worth watching. They need to do that whole thing, like because they were all made out of sequence. They need to make a linear path with these and give you a list. Some kind of linear list with the canon stuff. I'm glad you spelled your name like a non-French Canadian, Paul.
Andor is like only like a month or two old. Okay. It's not. It hasn't been around for like a while, and I'm just completely oblivious.
No, it just
It's
came
a
out.
good one. It's
came
different too. It's very
It is.
different than the other Star Wars shows. It's good. I really liked it.
Cassian Andor.
It's interesting. I didn't understand where it came from or what parts it was going to fill.
Yeah,
and at the end, it makes sense. It's like, wow, now I get it. Now I get it.
Mhm.
Yep. Now I need to watch Rogue One again. It's exactly what went through my mind at the end of it.
I think my dad has Rogue One on Blu-ray, so I'll have to ask him and borrow it off him.
I just don't have the patience anymore to sit through a movie.
It's what I do when I get a chance if I'm not watching one of the movies for the podcast. When I get a chance. That's my free time.
Minecraft.
COD, and then when I lay down at
I was
night,
updating my WoW tonight, so I'm getting ready to do some of that soon. Although, if Bob's saying they have parts of the new MW2 is going to be available, that means I might have to do
yeah,
it
tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's 119 gigabytes
I can make the room.
is the download for it. Yeah, Warzone 2 and DMZ are free.
Jesus.
I'll just get rid of the other Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
The other one sucks
Wait,
now anyway.
It's being taken down for like 2 weeks. Anyway.
The other one is?
Mhm.
Well, it's kind of sucked lately anyway, the gameplay, because everybody's getting ready and gearing up for the new game. So.
Yep. Oh, it's awesome. There's no slide canceling in the new Modern Warfare, so there's not as much of a skill gap, you know. So
yeah, Nick would know what order to watch him. He actually gave us that list a couple times now.
No, that's the new Battlefield, Larry. The
It is.
Battlefield is bloatware.
It is. But it gets boring playing the same maps over and over again in a game. I like my first-person shooter when I've had a rough day or a long day working.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like doing anything else. It's the easiest thing to do. Just log in something you can log in and out of.
Yep.
Played some Halo there and did the campaign on Halo, and you can't quit that in between. So Lady Liberty wasn't as happy with that. She'd rather I play the live versions, so it's in and out, one round and done.
Did you beat is that the new Halo, the Halo Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah, how was the campaign? Did you beat it?
Didn't beat it because now they want you to buy the second half.
Oh, yeah.
I downloaded it today, and I was looking at it, I go, oh shit. So do I get MW2 or do I get?
So it's free to play, but pay to beat it.
No, it's free to play up to the last part of the campaign, and then now that you're playing just the Master Chief, now you got to pay for the rest of the campaign. It's like, fuck you.
The Millen. Tim doesn't sleep. That's how he has the time to play.
Sleep.
What's sleep?
What's sleep?
Sleep. Makes a pot of coffee.
I did get some sleep there a few days ago when I had that can of butter. I slept really freaking well. I had a hard time getting up.
That's unplanned sleep.
Yeah. Still feeling it on Saturday's show a little bit. I was feeling it still. Not as bad, but it was there. I do not handle my edibles like Daniel, that's for sure.
Oh. Let's try.
Dry hit? Oh, Dave, have you had the infamous dry hit off your Lumi braid yet?
No. I'm so used to mesh that I'll never have one.
I hit my MTL earlier, and
yeah, but
there was
I thought
literally zero liquid in it and zero liquid on the cotton, and it was just full on cotton rip.
Like that day I
the
rewick.
coil's like black as shit because I haven't changed it.
Like that day in Alive when I had this rewick sitting there and it was empty and I forgot and I grabbed it.
Yeah, you had it whipped up.
I'm like,
all new fresh wick.
no liquid on there at all. It was just straight.
He turned bright red.
Wow.
Yep. I thought I handled it really well considering what I dealt with.
Definitely did.
Poor Larry with the dual Lumi braid like dry hair. Oh my gosh. I still, that heart goes
Okay.
out to him for that one. That was a rough day. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, she had more of that butter last night, and she was still feeling it today. You should have saw her trying to walk around. She couldn't walk. It was fun.
Wow. Okay.
Are you gonna play some WoW tonight?
Owen
Okay.
Wilson's gonna sue you for copyright infringement, Adam.
Yeah.
You know what, Tim? Fuck you.
There's the delay. She yelled. The dog went nuts.
Love you, honey.
Peanuts from hell.
Peanuts. But wow. I don't do it like Adam does. Adam does. the
That's
best
not
impression.
wow. That's
It's not bad, Dave. Not bad. That moon sugar you made.
okay. Which version? 1 or 2?
Oh, buddy, I don't know.
The one with butterscotch?
I added butterscotch ripple.
Oh, okay. You didn't have the TPA? I think it was TPA. No?
Yeah, I got TPA, but I feel like the ripple tastes better.
Oh, okay. Hey, whatever works.
And it rhymes with nipple.
Nice.
Butterscotch all the reason right there.
That's it.
Bum.
Oh my god, if a woman had butterscotch nipples,
It's good off the knuckle, buddy.
forget about it.
No. Spoiler alert! If
never
anyone wants to
know.
tune in the podcast or even watch the movies along with us this next week, they both scenes
This
open
fucker.
up with nipples.
Look at this.
What movies are you talking about?
Both
This
movies.
creep.
I can't tell you yet. It's coming out.
It's
It'll be
fucking
on Saturday.
bullshit.
You want my
Give us a
property
sneak
still?
peek.
Go.
I did
It
do a
was-
sneak
Windows
peek.
not
Both
here
of them,
anymore.
both of them open with nipples. Like literally, that's all you see in the beginning. It's like, what is
Don't
this?
go up here.
Porn? I thought we were watching soft
Get away
porn
from
for the
my
first
house.
10 minutes of the first movie.
You're cool, but don't fuck up my shit, okay?
There was a movie made
Thought that
at
chick
the
was
mall near where I used to live back in the 70s. You remember Marilyn Chambers?
She sounds
I'm familiar with the name.
The
She
porn
was
star?
an adult,
Yeah,
an adult
that's
film
her.
star, yeah.
The name of the movie was Rabies. She was in it.
Rabies.
Rabies?
God.
Rabid.
Fucking rabbit.
Okay, yep. Rabbit. It's right there. It's the first one shows up.
Yep,
1977,
yep.
right
Rabbit.
there.
Yep,
Oh,
rabid.
boy.
Dave, not rabies, rabid.
Rabies,
Pray
rabbit, tomato,
it doesn't
tomato.
happen to you.
They filmed it at the mall right next to where I used to live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
filmed in
fucking crazy.
Montreal.
Wow.
A lot of shit's filmed in Canada
Oh.
nowadays,
Yeah.
man.
Well, they filmed Jumanji,
What is
Jumanji
this?
in Keene, New
this?
Hampshire, where I went to college. So
Toronto, they film so much shit up there anymore.
Toronto and Montreal, because they look like Europe. Like Montreal looks like
Get
Europe.
out.
they still had that pair of
I left the
shoes
gate open.
painted on the wall right in the corner down there on the brick wall.
my sheep got out. Oh,
It's cheap on the dollar.
From
Oh, she died at 56 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that. What'd you die of?
Can I get wheat?
Do
STDs.
not know. Let's find out.
That's fucked up, Tim.
Do not suspect foul play.
Oh, motorcycle accident.
Chambers' death was a total shock. Ron Jeremy said.
Oh, the fucking hedgehog.
They had been scheduled to sign a contract Monday to perform together in an off-Broadway, tongue-in-cheek reenactment of the porn classic Deep Throat.
I was just gonna say,
Oh,
it
God.
was a deep throat.
Tongue in cheek? Okay.
Yeah, exactly right. These sheep fucking stuck in here. They are. Oh, I have to kill them all. Die sheep. Ooh, I should
Family
take the wool
member
first.
found Chambers, 56, in the mobile home where she lived and called police. Death appeared to be from natural causes, although toxicology tests have not been completed.
And when did this happen?
Excuse me, cat.
Um,
Thank you. My God. We're so glitched out.
Good question.
She's gotta be. She's gotta be like 10 years older than me. She's got.
All right, and I don't want anybody to watch me kill my sheep.
Oh, it does not give the date of death.
April 12th, 2009.
There it is. Yep.
Problem solved.
So if they're gonna do toxicology and put it public, they would have done it by now.
These sheep need some wheat so they can make babies.
Kill the sheep. Swaggy says kill the sheep.
I already did.
Her family might have found out and not wanted
not on
it
camera.
public.
Yeah.
Make babies. Make babies. Make babies.
mean-
Make babies.
The retirement
babies.
plan for porn stars is usually
Make
not
babies.
very good.
Make babies.
Dirty deeds done with sheep.
That's right.
That's a good one.
Weird Al at his best.
The done dirty.
Come on, anybody else?
Weird Al
Everybody get wheat?
did a good one of that one.
Everybody get wheat. Everybody make
I,
babies.
just,
Are there
I
any
watched
babies
that
in here
movie
yet?
the other day.
Did they make
Weird
babies?
Al's
one?
movie.
Oh yeah, was it good?
It was.
It
I
didn't look
expected-
all that great to me.
I expected weird, and it was definitely fucking weird. Like it was not his actual. I was expecting like his life story, his actual life story.
It was like a joke parody,
Yes,
like kind of
yes,
story. I
yes,
figured.
Yes, which, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be more interested to hear about like
he
real
kills
shit.
Pablo,
Like,
he kills Pablo Escobar in the movie. And
oh
shit
my
like that.
god!
Like, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's very not real then.
Yep. Yep.
I was wondering.
It's basically like Hot Shots in his version.
hmm
Yeah.
It wasn't bad though.
I might watch it. I like fucking Harry Potter, so
Yeah, it was definitely funny.
yes, he will always be
Definitely
known
funny.
as Harry Potter to me. Give me your wool. Give me your wool. I need all the wool, but I need you guys to get away from the gate. Come over here.
They do
Absolutely,
grow their
Cherokee.
wool back, right?
Hey, hey. Have wheat. Follow me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Paul, when you get the ingredients, make that butter. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Oops.
Gotta wait till it finally gets out of Chicago.
Only now porn retirement's the OnlyFans channel, pretty much.
And Grinder.
Don't
Oh,
get
he's
Tim
on the
excited. Don't get him started on that. We'll be here till 4 a.m.
Actually, I had to look
Excuse
up
me.
what that meant.
Excuse me.
What Grinder meant?
Yeah,
And when you looked it up, did you run into one of Bob's
I saw
profiles
both
right
your
away?
profiles.
That's just Tim
I-
trying to get
I-
more
I was-
fucking hits.
I was wondering how many people liked his profile. How he
It's
had
called
so
the
many
cat.
likes
That's
in it.
called catfishing, Dave.
I don't want to know, and I'm not looking that up.
You don't know what catfishing is either?
No.
It's when
I
you
live a
use
very
somebody else's face.
Liam does it all the time. He
Pictures.
admits it. He prefers to
live a
kill
very-
carp, but he sometimes catfish.
I live a very sheltered life. You wouldn't think so in Montreal, but I do.
That's why he said, "Oh, so you actually engaged with Grinder?" LOL.
Come here, cat.
Oh boy!
If you go on his search history now, Swaggy, that's all that shows
Get the
up.
cat to teleport to me.
That's right.
Yeah, that's because Paul hacked his account and that made it all of his search history look like it's on Dave's.
You could probably Google Min's search history.
I'm
Is
pretty
the
sure.
VT?
I'm pretty sure Montreal, the grinder capital of Canada, anyways. Followed by Toronto. Close.
Where'd he go?
Wow, Cherokee, that's a lot of money.
Did they eat my cat?
What?
Yeah,
they
there's
ate
a
it?
couple of them
What?
on there, charity for $1 million a month, which is just insanity. Especially when you can find most of the shit for free anyway on the internet. Like,
Where the fuck did my cat go?
They
he
don't
was
eat cats, do they?
engulfed. They're not supposed to. He's somewhere in there.
in the corner.
Mixed in, yeah, getting eaten basically. Oh, that sucks.
Adam lost his cat. He'll go in and kill every one of those sheep just to get the cat back.
I'm just gonna trick them all to come by me with this wheat, and then go over here and see if he's over here. What the fuck?
He got out. He escaped through that window.
I think he just despawned because there was too
Parkour.
many. That's insane.
That's weird.
I mean, I have 3 more, but that's not the point.
Cats are gone.
That is so weird.
They're not
Probably
putting-
heading over to Dave's. They
Yeah.
need the
End up
mixing help.
outside?
They got
they're not-
hungry and they
There
got
he is.
hungry as
He teleported to me.
okay.
Come this
So,
way, you dumb cat. Oh God, he's wandering abroad. This is gonna take like 10 minutes to push him into my house now. Cat. There you go. 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 Go.
This reminds me of watching Dave in the after shows trying to deal with his cats.
Go.
Do what I want. Do what I
Go.
want. No. No.
Go.
Do what I want. No.
Go. Go.
I got mixing to
Go.
do, bitch. Leave me alone.
You ain't got no mixing to do. We took your flavors.
Yeah, no joke.
Go. Go. It's also nighttime and I'm just
No, that's what the
basically a
cat's
victim
saying,
right now.
Tim.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, for
now,
sure.
Will they kill your cats?
Yes. They will kill me and my cat and anything. And my door is wide open and I just need to get him on the path here so I can fucking get him in the damn door.
You're literally pushing a cat.
The only way to move things that where you want them to go in this fucking game. Come on, kitty. Come on. Oh God. I may have to tear my fence down.
Kerplop's in the house.
Hey, Kerplop. We're watching Adam try to get his cat to go in his house. He's being a little bit of a brat.
Adam's pussy challenged.
There we go.
Now
Just had to chop my fucking wall down, that's all. No biggie.
Oh, he did release that eggnog.
No fish for you tomorrow, buddy. No fish for you. Nope. You want to see a good kitty? Right here.
Dave,
Chills
did you
in the
mix this
window.
up yet?
Which one?
The banana caramel eggnog?
No, not yet.
Good bird.
Banana caramel
right.
eggnog. It sounds decent.
Twin.
Oh, he's got a V2. Banana
Stand in the
eggnog.
corner. Stand in the corner. Stand in the corner.
Too bad you can't make him wear a dunce hat, right?
No, unfortunately. It's all
This
right,
blueberry coffee's good, Tim.
Oh, you made it?
No, I'm just asking. I'm gonna make it.
Eddie's
Um,
blueberry coffee?
Yeah.
She loves it. She's actually bugging me to make another
Good
60
day.
of it. She finished it again.
In honor of Eddie
Wow.
of the Arsons.
It tastes very much like a fast food blueberry coffee.
Or
Like a coffee shop.
I need another bottle.
Oh, yeah?
It's right here. You can mix it for me.
See? Told you.
I
You
mixed
just
a,
you summoned the peanut gallery.
I mixed a recipe for Frank's show his show coming up, the pear.
Yep.
So poached maple pear.
Oh, yeah. That
See how
sounds
that comes out.
delightful.
Amardine
pear.
apricot at 1%, brown sugar VSO at 1%, Buddha's hand citron at 0.25%, cinnamon Danish swirl cap at 1%, maple VSO at 3%, pear VSO at 3%, and
Does he think
super
he
sweet
is?
at 0.5.
Ooh.
See how it comes out. It's mixed. It's sitting in the cupboard.
That sounds nice.
Jamila, make sure you let us know on the Monday show which one she likes the best. Because a lot of us have never
cool.
had the moon sugar, but we're super curious now.
The
You
melon,
guys
was
think
that
about
one of
it.
my recipes, or is that the one you created?
I imagine it's the ones they created on the show.
Okay.
Full screen.
Close to melon?
Oh, this is cool.
I think the Millen's sister's in Oregon. Is that possible? And she's in the San Francisco, so
Yeah, she's a Californian. So what are the spots that are not that look different color?
What are you talking about? That's
I
water.
like that.
Water.
Oh, so it automatically waters your field?
You know it. As long as there's water within 4 blocks of anything, it will get water.
Ah.
You just have to make sure that there's not 4 blocks distance without water. Otherwise, they won't grow. And they also have to be lit. That's the only way you can grow shit inside in this game. Otherwise, you just need the sun.
Yeah, I didn't know that until Lumi showed you, and I saw it. It's like, I didn't know that.
Yep. Indoor fucking farm. All wheat.
It's just
They just need
Pumpkins
better
and
herbs
melons.
available in the game, and you'd actually have a realistic farm.
Pumpkin. 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 Pumpkin.
The one thing you can say about Minecraft is they definitely do care about square meals.
It's
Like
true.
even your pumpkins are all square.
Melon. So I chop it and then melon slices. Those grow back by
Who
themselves.
is it
so I don't have to
that
fuck with
makes
them.
the square watermelons? Is it in Japan?
You're so stupid.
Yeah, they put them in like a box, so they're gonna grow.
Yeah, you just
Exactly.
yeah they grow in a container. Yeah, because they take
Yeah.
on the shape, which is fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, I saw that quite a few years ago about the different shapes of like a lot of the melons and stuff like that can be done like that.
And there's your answer to your question about sheep if they grow their wool back.
Yep,
They do.
I already get them.
As long as they eat grass.
I don't know what rum to use.
What rum do you
Jamaican.
So I want
Right
to build
back.
No,
a cat statue and a fountain somewhere on my property.
butter rum raw.
Agreed,
sugar,
Tommy.
Pineapple.
Agreed, Tommy.
Ultimate cake batter thingy.
Yeah, Jamaican would work.
That's cliche, but I have innerwear rumella, and I'm
Innerwear
curious.
what?
Rumella.
Rumella?
Rumella.
Ramella.
Rumello.
Anthony Ramello. Got it.
It's a very rare flavor, apparently.
I have not Demillion, but I will
Yeah.
check it out.
This one. Click that one.
I think
just
it's
like
free.
games. Free?
Yeah. On
Free's
Steam.
better. Even better.
Yeah, I saw Ark. I think I have. I downloaded it, but I never played it.
I don't know if I have time for other games though.
To be honest with you, guys weren't here in the after show last time, but Dave and I were here watching him play that
Oh, Dave
cat
stuck
game?
around even for a little bit. Yeah, Stray.
Stray.
Such a
I will
beautiful
say,
game.
yeah, there's Oink Squad for Anthony Ramello right there. He just dropped.
Yeah,
the
Dave
link
watched
at
me
him.
literally get stumped twice.
Oh, so
Where I was like,
Would you-
where do I go? What do I do?
there's
They make you
Ramello.
fucking work for it. As far as linear, semi-linear games. Yeah, I'll have to check
Yeah.
out Ark. I
Good.
feel like I've
Sounds
seen it
good.
before, but
Daniel, if you use this Ramello, let me know what it's like. I've never used that one.
That arc
Feel
is
like I
pretty
gotta.
decent.
It's worth a try. Worst comes worst, you don't like it and you won't use it again.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
where do I
like,
want to put my
I'm
phone?
trying to make recipes where that people can actually mix.
This would be a good spot.
Like, that would be really cool to do. But the
Yeah, you
problem
mean
is, like,
things that aren't all weird flavors from nowhere?
well, no, I search rum and I scroll all the way down. And I'm like, and then I see one that has 3 recipes and like I've never worked with, and then I'm like, I gotta use it,
How many?
but I don't know. It's Inawera. Inawera can be
It can be good or it can be bad.
percentage is very important with Inawera.
I'm not really sure how they do it on the alcohols. Never had an nowhere alcohol.
Exactly, me neither.
It's in between. It's not a dark or a light rum. And it's not busy alcoholic taste either.
That's like that doesn't help me.
That gives you like a description of it's a moderate rum
glass.
flavor or something.
But it's not too alcoholic, but I want to add alcohol to the rum cake.
Which
I'm
might not
basically-
be the right one.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
All Arc 2's being hyper trained. Ah.
Can you put some brandy in there?
I don't know, Tim. This might be the right one. Never mind. I could
Okay.
put some brandy in there, but I think I only got VSO.
Yeah, the VSO brandy. Or
I think that's the only brandy I have too.
Die.
I do
Die.
with this one. Then I could. The thing is, I'm trying to use. With this one, I'm just trying to use different companies.
Damn it, how do I
Let me
make that?
see.
Yeah, that's all I have is the
Hey.
VSO for the brandy.
I mean,
FA makes a brandy.
Yep.
Why
I think
is
the
it
FA
not-
brandy's the only other one I've really heard of. I don't think does Vape Train make a brandy? I don't think they do. They usually do their alcohols really well, so they
Yeah, I
probably
believe
have a decent
Vape
one to do.
Train has every
Oh,
single
wow.
alcohol.
Holy Jesus, that's strong.
With
I'd be
the
confused.
FA.
Yeah, FA brandy, but it's so good.
I can't get VSO's.
FA
bottle.
brandy is the most used. TPA is the second most used. Inawera is actually the third.
Ooh,
Then VTA. Then
it's like a
Loran's.
shot.
I think once you hit Loran, actually Swaggy's is up there on the list.
Yeah, Swaggy's
within the
is
top
good.
10. No, but it's actually up there in the most used too. It's up there in the top 10 for brandies. So that shows you how much brandy recipes there actually are. Although there are like 3,800 public recipes for FA brandy. It's been around a while, I'd say.
Green dye, white dye, make lime dye.
I actually like Swaggy's brandy. It's pretty authentic. I'm not a super brandy person, but if I do want it in a mix, this works really well.
It's nice with
Big
like
bottles.
bananas.
Yep.
You good in like a Christmas cake or a plum pudding or a sticky
I like-
pudding.
I like it brandy in
Yeah.
like in bakeries.
I give up.
8, 4, 5.
What's up with the big cat?
I want to put this statue in my actual world. This is my like experimental world where I build shit like, you know, and test out shit before I actually build it in my real fucking map. And I want to build this cat statue on my map.
Oh,
I'm just counting out how many blocks I need because in here you can just give yourself any fucking blocks that exist in the game, but in survival mode you actually have to fucking work for them and find them. So, but this is made of wool, so that's how I was shearing my sheep. But I don't have a pink sheep. I need to get pink
watermelon
dye
recipe
to
is
make
really
pink
growing.
wool.
He's making a cat statue. Interesting. I will say that is very interesting.
And then I was fucking with fountains too. I could fly
What
over
a good
there.
wife she'd be. There you go.
Sheep creeping on it. See, I made a. Oh, I'm swimming in it right now. I made a little fountain.
This watermelon really turning out good.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
double check, make sure no one else has mixed anything on anything else I didn't see.
Chicken.
Yeah, if you give me a second, I could find something else. I'm sure. I do love the red flavor.
You love the red flavor. Okay, good.
I don't get.
Yeah,
mad-
I'm definitely gonna mix that, Dave.
The watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me know what you think. That's one thing pissing me off. I don't get feedback from any of my recipes.
I've given you some.
Yeah, but I mean, I put out over 300 recipes. I don't get a lot of comments. Anyways,
Nobody does on ELR, man.
No way.
Yeah,
I turned
nobody-
a lot of my recipes private
Nobody
now.
does.
Oh, the
Just
hardest
switched
part
them
is-
to private.
The hardest part is when you mix them is you got a lot of them need a steep to really give a real good review on it.
Yeah.
And by the time it's steep, you forget to go back and check it.
Yep.
Because the bottle never ends when you're on the live. It always ends when or after live. It always ends some random place when you're out driving, walking, working, and then you forget.
Yep.
At least that's my biggest problem with it.
Does butter run
Like
me
a-
more butter?
It seems like
It's
6
pretty
hours
buttery.
steep for
Yeah.
this watermelon.
I used it in
I've
my
had it
butter beer with caramel butter, and it worked really well.
Oh, caramel butter. Good idea.
Caramel
butter,
butter.
rum, raw, and Wonder Flavors caramel butter together. 1 and 2%. That was all
And
the
that,
butter
that
for it.
caramel roll. That sounds good, Floppy. That sounds really good.
Oh,
I'm trying to
not
brighten
caramel.
it
Man,
up.
that
Yum.
caramel roll.
So
could go for that.
Yeah, sounds good.
I should draw
Banana
this.
nut salted
Plums,
caramel
raisins
roll.
soaked in rum as
Oh,
well as
even
brown
better.
sugar. So we need brown sugar. So Favora.
VSO. Love VSO's brown sugar.
I mean, it's hard to beat Favora. Let me smell
You haven't used it?
Huh?
You haven't used it?
it. No. Brown
No?
sugar by VSO?
Yeah.
No. No.
Fantastic.
Oh, would.
Not
Very, very
Would.
good, man.
I have
Straight
way
brown
too-
sugar.
I
The
went
flavor is
from
walnut. Okay.
I went from like 13 VSO flavors to
Walnut
the
apricot.
entire line. Like I'm so far behind. So that's why a lot of times I put them here specifically so I can like smell them. So now I'm gonna smell banana roll.
I'm gonna smell garlic,
banana
not
raw
anything
is
else.
Garlic's far.
Yeah, telling you, man, definitely smell the brown sugar too. It's fantastic.
It
Anybody here that's used it, it will tell you. Too.
Oh, I've
It's
used it
really,
many
really
times.
good.
The
I've used
best
it
kind of
many
nuts,
times.
Tommy.
Geez,
But you know what's
These nut-
even
these
better
nuts?
even better than VSO brown sugar is VSO honey.
Yeah, I like VSO honey. I also like Wonder Flavors
How
honey
long
too,
do you
though.
need that to steep? Because I get a strong alcohol off of it when I smell it, and it's scaring
Which
me.
one, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little while, but it's really good. You know what? I got this from Tim. I use it with the graham cracker crust.
Dude, just leave it overnight, and that alcohol note leaves.
Maybe
That's
we'll
what I
put
was
the
figuring.
cat
Most of
over
VSOs
here.
like that overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graham
If
cracker,
anything, let it
honeycomb.
breathe. Just crack
Oh.
your bottle open or something,
Put
or
the
leave the
cat on
top
this
off, and
island.
it'd be
If I
perfect.
could get enough of this, just make the house smell like this all the time, be good with it. The banana raw. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
one
that
of the
smells
best.
so good.
That's fucking so good.
Smells so good.
When did
Yeah,
the
it is.
Oh, here.
It is to million, but the VSO one gives it a run for its money.
Flavor or caramel, yeah.
He
Well,
thinks I
okay.
hate his flavors, but my God, the banana raw is the only thing that can compete with it is banana custard. And I say that as a full banana lover. Like, and I think it might be better than banana custard because banana custard you need about 2% higher.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
I don't know. I also kind of get a little bit more runny out of VTA than I do VSO. I haven't pushed
I
it
do too.
over. I haven't pushed it over 1.5 like you, but I still at
And
1.5.
Tim uses
no
that
run.
shit at like 2.5.
Two. I mean, it does at 2% though. It becomes a full real banana. It like stands out in your mix, like a
It-
banana.
Yeah,
It does that for me at 1.
Yeah, I'm very
I'm drowning.
sensitive to banana. Low percents are enough for me.
That's
I'm
why
in
you're on
between.
Grinder.
Yeah.
I like small bananas.
Oh, then you'll find all Bob's profiles. No.
yeah, yeah. Dave always gets throat hits with bananas.
That's it.
Oh. Roadie ass banana.
So do you ever want a little cream with that banana, or just like like a dry?
It's a nice finish.
We're
It
just
mixes
going.
little on
really
that.
well with the cream pie, Dave.
Just a little on the tip.
Yeah.
Banana cream pie? Yeah.
Hells yeah.
You want that nice cream finish, you know?
It used to be hard telling people like
Right in front.
Make
what
sure you get
flavor
some
are you
Plan
vaping
B
right now,
afterwards.
because that's like the main flavor that really helped me quit smoking was banana cream pie. And I always say it like that, like banana cream pie.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, banana cream pie. They're like, you mean a banana cream pie? I'm like, no, banana cream pie. They're very different things.
Banana can be a bully.
Gotta have coconut.
Yeah.
With it. Gotta have the coconuts.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
Camilla
now
has a
I
point.
mean,
Like if
go
you
so
want
well together.
I put
if you want your banana to
down.
stand out, you can do that easily, but it is sometimes hard to get the banana to blend.
The
It
circle
tends
of
to be
life.
its own entity within your mix. That's the only one of the
Swaggy's
issues with banana.
sending you his extreme banana.
Oh, fuck yes.
Extreme.
Oh,
Swag
yep.
extreme.
I'm not even gonna lie. That sounds delicious, Swaggy.
And
Yeah,
that
but
is
with the
one of the
extremes-
truest statements I've ever heard. I'm sending it straight to Tim since he is so fond of my banana.
Yup. Banana fan.
The thing with
And he wants that
extreme-
banana raw, Swaggy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the extreme's
Right.
gonna change.
Extreme. I
'Cause
heard her
the-
laugh over there.
Because the grape extreme, I get purple grape, and then the grape raw, I get
white grape. I know.
So,
I've
like-
noticed the same thing.
So just
Hmm.
because he sends us banana extreme or sends you, it might be a little bit different. As long as it's not runty, I don't care.
No
Even
runs
a
for
good
you.
runty can be good for a runty recipe, but
I get that, but I hate.
There's so
banana
many of
runs.
them.
but
There's
if
a
it's
lot of
but
that,
there's so
yeah.
many. But I can't. That's why I'm still surprised that Flavor West went after a candied banana. It's like, yeah, there's not enough of those. Make sure you make some more. And
I
call
got
that.
it, and it's actually pretty good.
It is. It's
I
good
still
candied
like their
banana.
I still like their regular banana more though.
Yep.
Wait,
The
they did a
regular banana is really good.
I thought it was a banana cream.
They did a banana cream and a banana candy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
did both. Both.
Mhm.
The cream is good. It's like TPA, but less percentage. You can use it at like 2 to 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. It's got the same amount of runtiness as VTA custard or banana cream, but I feel like it's a version that people might not get pepper off of. I don't
Oh,
know
for sure.
why, because
You-
it's like it's solid at 2 to 3.
What is it?
Like,
You tried the new blueberry yet, Dan?
oh yeah, that one's good too.
Yep.
I can't get. Sam's probably gonna hunt me down, but the blue, it's good. It's so like, it's weird. Like it's basically the regular blueberry, but natural.
I get a darker jammy blueberry. from it.
Exactly, like a natural
Yeah,
kind of.
it's weird
whereas-
that they named it sweet blueberry. 'Cause
Yes,
I think the
not as
sweet
sweet as the other
blueberry is the original one.
That's
Yeah,
And
weird.
they
this
should've
one's
gone
darker
natural.
and jammy. Yeah.
They should have done natural.
Yeah,
Like
blueberry.
it's definitely
natural.
natural, like the lemonade
Blueberry
and
natural.
the
That would
papaya,
make sense.
stuff like that. The grapefruit, like it should have been a natural.
The
But
pomelo's really good too.
I mean, Flavor West, let's face it, is the American version of Inawera, so they kind of do things weird. But I mean, that's why we like them.
Yep.
I need more of their flavors. I only have like, I guess like 60 to 100 of them.
Yeah, Flavor West has some phenomenal flavorings. Even
They do.
still to this day, they stand up.
Some of
They're
them
just
might need
not
a high
healthy.
percentage. Might need a high percentage, but they're still so good.
Yeah, there's that. I have that recipe from my buddy. It was a local commercial recipe by this company called Subome Serum. The recipe was Bliss. It was called. It was a summer berries and cream, and the company's not around anymore. So I messaged him like a year ago, and I asked him for the recipe, and he sent it to me, and he told me to share it on the
Oh,
recipe
yeah.
sites. So, and it's
That's
all
cool,
Flavor
man.
West, but oh, it's so good.
It's awesome when
Just
people
an
do
all
that.
Flavor West recipe here. I'll put it in chat for people.
Like we don't mix this anymore, so
Fan,
here.
yeah,
Go crazy.
fantastic mix.
We've
For
been
being
having
an
some.
all Flavor West mix, it's so good. I was trying to clone it before I got it from him, and I got pretty close, but I was missing an ingredient or two in there.
Damn.
Hey Dan, did you look into the Tree of Life box mods?
Oh yeah, I looked them up. The size was the only issue with me, and then I ended up finding mods by Nacy has a double
That's the one that
18650.
that's what
and
Larry,
it's-
Larry
it's-
has.
Yeah, it's a little bit. So it's basically about this size, except it's taller because it's series and it's a squonk. So it's also significant. It's not. It's a little bit more pricey. But my main thing with these series mods is one thing I love about this single battery mech is it's very easy to hold all day. The only problem I have with the Rage is like using it all day, your wrists would become like Godzilla strength. Like it was ridiculous how heavy this thing would be. So like I really want kind of not a light mod, but just like a relaxing mod, if that makes sense.
I'm going
Yeah,
for a
this-
Voorhees custom mod next.
Voorhees,
Yes.
I have one. I can show you.
Yeah, the Nazi mods are the ones that
They
Larry
have
got,
a
the
21700 DNA 100C Boro mod.
This
Oh
is
my
the
God.
21700 series Squonk mod. I've
Oh.
never used it because I feel like I will cloud up all of Virginia. It's fantastic. I mean, it's the problem with it is it's one of those mods where you're like, damn, this is too good. Like,
There it
look
is.
how clean that is.
Oh my
man.
god.
I do not want to use.
And for the price of them too, it's phenomenal.
Oh,
Like,
I paid $60.
Yeah.
It's on sale.
Yeah,
And
that's-
he talked me. He sent me three
Three.
extra panels, a coily tool, a keychain. Like the dude is great. But I mean, that is clean. I know
it is.
I know you guys. Well, not everyone knows about this, but this is like.
It looks like a Tree of Life box mod inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, the DNA 100C Boro mod is only $160, which is insane considering the stubby has a Chinese chip in it, is an 18650, and it's $150.
Stubby.
So it's just insane that this
Well,
is
we
I mean,
$10 more.
We
and
just-
you
we
get
just
DNA
ordered two-
100C.
we just ordered 2 new
21700.
mods. She's getting the
You
Thelma
didn't order a
Quest.
fucking Bushido.
She got the Thelma Quest, the Pink Survivor series one, which
That's
is
it.
absolutely gorgeous. And then I've got the Guar 21 in black.
Yeah, I got 2 Guar 21s with another one on order.
I finally broke down. I got one. Although I'll be
Oh.
honest with you, the one she's got, it's pink,
Dan
and I'm
would
jealous.
love
I can't believe I'm
this
jealous
right
of a pink
here.
mod, but it's just
The
beautiful.
battery life on these things is phenomenal. Even running at fairly high wattage, phenomenal.
Dan, I think this is straight up your alley because you like that airflow. You don't like the restrictedness. For a single coil to do flavor testing on, man, right there.
is that a
The
reload?
Blaze Solo.
Blaze Solo,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
it's a fantastic RD. The
it's a-
flavor's great off
I'm,
of it.
I'm not Wayne or
Not
Tim
bad at all, DeMillen.
or Sam. I'm not going to name drop because this was a birthday gift to me. So thank you. But I use this Citadel. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much better I could get than that.
Bushido.
Well,
Citadel's number
the
The
two.
Had-
even the Hadley is I like better than the Citadel.
Hadley's
I've
number
used
2.
the Hadley.
Citadel's
There's
number
no
3.
difference. There's no difference in the Hadley and the Citadel. in
Oh,
my
there
opinion.
is.
Yeah,
No.
there definitely is.
No, I don't think so. Not to the point where it's worth getting uptight on which one you pick. Honestly, just go with what you want.
Just
Get better
buy a
flavor off this.
Bushido. Just buy a Bushido. Get better than both of them.
Bushido by.
You're right,
Bye.
DeMillen.
The
Bushido.
The Wasp is.
DeMillen, those batteries would have been sold out for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Tim, this
it's
is good.
Is it the
So,
blueberry
look-
coffee?
Yeah, how high can you push that espresso VSO?
The
You can
raw?
push it higher if you want it. You can push it higher.
I don't
you can push
have
it.
I've seen people push it to like 4, but it's a
Yeah.
grower.
I wouldn't do that.
It's a grower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would start.
You
It'll
use
get
it at
stronger.
1 and it gets really strong.
The raw I'd start at like a quarter, and then the regular I would start probably at 1.5, but safe I would start at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has it in the recipe at 1.5, and I was thinking I just mixed it up, and I'm not getting as much.
Give it a couple days.
give it a few
couple
days.
days. Couple days.
Yeah,
the coffee grows.
man. Yeah,
Couple of days.
gets
And in a
strong.
couple of days, the blueberry kind of mellows with the creams a little better too, and it even becomes even smoother.
And then,
Okay.
in my opinion, with espresso, the regular, I wouldn't take it above 2. I don't like it above 2. It gets a little bit too.
She'll tell you it's a 7-day steeper. She won't. She doesn't like it before 7 days.
7 days.
See?
Give it
Yeah.
7 days.
Yep,
That's
and
why
that was
she
with the
gets mad at
delay.
Tim, because Tim don't make it quick enough.
Yep, I don't make it quick enough because I can't make like 5,000 milliliters a time. I should make that in a liter bottle like Dave does. That just means
Just
she'd
make
go
the
through it faster.
120.
Yeah, the Eddie's blueberry coffee, Mowgli.
Yes. Yeah, Mowgli.
It is.
Um,
It turned out really good. Way better than I expected. What is he building underwater?
Just centering where the kitty's gonna be.
Yeah, Ryan's is, in my opinion, the best place to get batteries. I always, when I buy batteries,
Don't know
check
which
out
way he's gonna
the
face.
total, and Ryan's is always the cheapest with shipping.
They don't ship up here, unfortunately, but there's
Yeah,
a
they-
place in Ontario. I forget its name. They have
So-
really good pricing on molly cells.
They won't ship to
Really
you because
good.
Ryan's only does train.
Who,
They don't do.
who'd you say, Paul?
plain.
That's usually where I get mine at too, DeMillan.
I get mine from
650.
That's where I buy all my 18s. I only use 18s.
And they
650s, so.
they usually send me a flashlight too.
Yeah, you get a flashlight or a USB
That
fan.
runs
You get
on
a
an
flashlight?
18650.
I only get a flashlight.
I have mine right here because me and
You
Joe showed it to
order,
Lumi
I think
yesterday.
you order over $50 or something. They send you a flashlight,
dude.
and it runs on
This
18650.
thing is fucking unbelievably bright.
Yeah, it is. And then when
Like-
your battery dies, you just take it out, pull one out of the charger, and throw it in there. And, you got
And then the thing about it is, use your old batteries in your
Yep.
flashlight that you don't put in your mod anymore
That's
because
right.
I have
this
a
doesn't
couple
pull as
old-
many amps as that does.
I have a
and
couple
I mean,
old
this
ass
is a-
MXJOs that I use
Dude,
in mine.
this is a 4-year-old battery in here.
Mhm. Yep.
And
And
it's
it's bright as shit. Mhm.
obscenely bright.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah,
Guys,
I love this thing.
guys, did you know? You know
It also does strobes.
That Christmas song where they say bring some figgy pudding.
Yeah.
Figgy pudding. I was wondering what that was when I was driving the other day. I was like, "What is that?" It's rum cake.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
didn't know.
I see.
Does SOS as well.
Dude, I was at the grocery store yesterday, so I wanted to buy some shit to make. Found a recipe for chicken fried steak, so I had to go to the store and get some stuff for it. And Mountain Dew has a fruit cake flavored.
Was it? Wait a minute, that was
cake
real?
Flavored Mountain Dew.
That was
That
for
was
real?
Weird.
It's
That's
fucking real.
disgusting.
I saw it and I got excited. So I was like, "Ooh, fruit!" And I went close to it and looked at it. I was like, "Fruit cake,
Fruit
Mountain Dew?
cake.
What the fuck?"
That's disgusting.
There was only like half of the display left, so people were buying it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
Either
they get
that
it
or they
home.
only filled half the display, but
And when they
Make
get it
it
home
look
and
like
take
people
one
were
bite
actually
out of it
buying
and spit it out.
no, it's a soda.
Oh.
Tim,
Mountain
guys.
Dew
that's what I
flavor.
was looking at Dollar General.
What?
Yep,
The
they
fruit-
had it at Dollar General.
Oh,
Mountain
did they really?
Yep.
Oh.
Mountain Dew Fruit Quake,
Oh.
released in the holiday season of 2022 for a limited
Oh
time
my
in the U.S.
God.
I won't be coming here.
They have a gingerbread one too,
So weird.
and a candy cane one.
Like, see, I
cane.
could see like the gingerbread one and the fruitcake one with like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that would
Because
work.
that's like a dark fruity kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
but not with Mountain Dew.
I mean, some of these sodas are so disgusting.
Bizarre. Oops.
Like,
Dude,
Uh,
I'm mad that Coke
What's that
one
time?
isn't available anymore. The one it was the Star one or something, or the Galaxy, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It tasted
remember.
like cotton candy to me.
yeah,
That was
yeah. The
fantastic.
Starlight or whatever it was called.
Yeah, yeah.
it was cotton candy.
I was buying 12 packs of the mini cans every
yeah,
time I
yeah.
went to the store.
I had a 12 pack of the little cans. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
a nice change of pace.
hmm
Something different. Yeah, it literally was like ethyl maltol fucking soda. Let's see.
In my name.
Oops, that is the
Stop
wrong
drinking
word.
fucking Pabst all day.
Oh God.
Heineken. Fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Does butter rum raw need backing in the butter?
No.
For you, it might.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I'm building this recipe kind of for others, I guess. So I don't really. Does
you
it
throw
have
butter
enough
rum
vanilla?
raw in there at like a quarter? But
That's
for
the
me,
recipe.
I used it with the caramel butter, and it's perfect in a butter beer with butterscotch. And yeah, it's perfect amount of butter.
You know, I've heard a lot of people have a lot of hate on smoked butterscotch. That's good stuff.
Dude,
The Flavora
Flavora?
one, right?
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
phenomenal
That might
flavor.
be
Yeah.
a good addition here, Dave.
Yeah,
That
smoked butterscotch is
I was
fantastic.
thinking honeycomb, but smoked butterscotch might be better.
It almost tastes tobacco-y.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's why I use sweet and smoky with it all the time.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
such a
Really good with Effie.
fantastic pairing.
Try it with 555.
Yeah, I think I had 555 and sweet and smoky in there with it.
That one's good. It's good with the RYs, everything.
For some reason, I couldn't open it in the other one. I can't move it to the other screen. It won't let me because I'm live, I guess. But I was going to show you guys this. I got to show you guys what I got Cassie. So this is obviously open in Paint. That's the only one I could get to open on second monitor. But this is the one I got her, the Thelma Quest with this cover and the pink.
Oh, that's
Paint.
sweet.
That is
Nice.
beautiful.
That looks purple more than pink.
It looks like a Mandela star or something.
It is. It is. This is
That's
for
what it
the
is,
pink
right?
pink survivor. Like that's
Yeah,
the
the
survivor
breast
rose.
cancer. Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's what I wound up getting her, and it's on its way.
Here. Cool.
You have a
That
cousin.
is really sweet.
I have a cousin fighting breast cancer right now.
Sucks.
It does suck.
What
She's
was
young.
it? What's the RDA you want me to get for that one? That's the pink.
But it's
Accent?
in our family.
The what?
Yeah, I know a few
nitrous.
survivors.
The
who
nitrous
are
has
in
the
their
pink like
family
that.
too.
And
My
the
aunt,
purple.
both of my aunts.
Unfortunately, the only survivors in my family are the ones that had mastectomies in advance of a diagnosis.
Exactly. What's same with my family too. And even then, a lot of them developed like cancer later, and they're not alarmed anymore.
That's usually what happens. Once you get it, it keeps coming
Oh
back.
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's fucking
I had a lot of
vicious
smokers in my
bastard,
family.
man.
You know, that's where most
Well,
of it came from.
it's a lot of the shit that's put in our food too nowadays,
Oh, yeah.
man. Like our
Yep.
lunch meats and all the preservatives and,
and
all
in
that
your
shit.
water,
It
your water
wasn't
and stuff too. The water
this
additives.
much cancer wasn't prevalent back in the 50s and 60s.
But they
and
don't
that.
get. You know what it was though. A lot of it wasn't even diagnosed. I had
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
my grandfather died at he was like 32, and like the last week he was just coughing up blood,
Oof,
and it was
God.
they never did an autopsy or anything, but it was probably lung cancer.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
What's so funny?
Swaggy and Sam arguing in
Swaggy
the
and
chat.
Sam.
Yep, it's fun to watch this. Now I'm voting for Jamila to get her choice. You know, it's been a little while since I think her birthday was last time she had the choice in the show. I think she should choose the profile on Monday this week. I want to see what Jamila gets. She gets stuck making these milkshakes all the time.
All right, this is what I created.
I want.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Right.
That's what I'm waiting for is Daniel's new creation.
I remember the last one they did. It was like a fruity or a tropical mix, and
Mhm.
they all
I
really
think this
liked
is
it.
gonna be good. I've been reading a bunch of recipes and like looking up stuff, and the common thing is caramel, brown sugar, butter, pineapple, cherry, and then cake, and then of course butter rum. So I figured
Yep.
and Swaggy is awesome because I was like, damn, I don't got the cherries, but then I was like, oh, I got that.
Zippy's got a really good cherry combination she used in her, I think, an ice cream. Is that possible?
Yes, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just little.
My
It's
cherry
little.
chocolate chip cherry.
That
ice cream turned out
maraschino
really good,
cherry
too.
is fantastic.
That maraschino cherry does not go weird cherry. It actually stands out as a separate
Yes.
cherry entity, like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
This is one of
Yeah,
the
it's
links
it's,
where
it's
I got
up,
the recipe.
but it's up, Daniel.
So for this, it'll sit like it'll be like you have a cherry on top of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Mhm,
Because like
yep.
it's just a little bit. The pineapple is the main show. It's just a little bit of red.
The
Yeah,
star.
that'll work
It's-
perfect
I was
in there.
debating 2.5, but I thought that might show up more than what I want.
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw a second pineapple out there because I think sugarloaf is like the perfect.
Yeah, for this
yeah,
recipe,
for this,
it
like
is.
adding
Mhm.
another pineapple would just kind of uneven it. Caramel, I want to add more, but start at the 0.5, maybe push it up to 0.75. But I think this will be good. I'm worried about the rum because I feel like I need to push that to 1 because 0.75 just feels weird for Inawera, but we'll see.
Do me a favor and
and sugar will
eventually
pineapple,
try
yes.
that swaggy brown sugar. It
I
will
smelled
surprise
it.
the shit out of you.
I
Yeah,
smelled
that
it and
flavor's
it
really
wasn't.
It is. It
It
actually works
doesn't
really
smell
well.
like it works, man. It's really, really, really good.
I was thinking it was
It's
a
right
little
up there
bit,
with Flavora.
I thought it was a little bit too dark. Because what I'm trying to do is brighten it up because I feel like the rum is a little bit dark. So I don't want it to get too dark on me. So that's why I put Favora because I haven't worked with VSO.
Or maybe even caramelized sugar would work really
I
well.
was debating that more. But then
Yeah,
I was
caramelized
like,
sugar could work.
caramelized
really well
sugar
in this.
got
If you-
that. It's got that brulee note. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but that brulee
Yeah, and
distinctive.
I
note.
think that would work really well in like a pineapple rum
I don't
upside down
want it.
cake.
I want. I thought of it, but I was like, I don't want it. I want
That like burnt edge thing.
Yeah,
almost.
I don't. I want more like a crispy edge. That's why
Yeah.
I was thinking honeycomb, but I'm just gonna. I think this will be soft, and I'll like it. And then if I want to add some edges to it, biscuit, honeycomb, or something else. I was thinking a Danish raw maybe, just to add some like crusty notes to it. But we'll see. We'll see. I
Tim,
think this is good.
How
try
is that
not to-
Danish raw, Tim?
Danish raw is pretty damn
Yeah.
good.
I was thinking more wow. If I was gonna add anything from last night, wow would fit in here because it got that fruit note, that generic fruit note we were talking about.
Yep,
And I
it does
smelled
have
it,
it.
and it got it, but it's got too much powdered sugar. I feel like.
Yeah, it might have too much powdered sugar in it for it.
It'll work though, but I don't think it'll do well with the rum.
I don't know that rum, so I wouldn't know. Every rum's gonna be a little different.
No one knows this damn rum.
Nobody does.
Rum has its flavor.
Here, let me see if I can get it on camera. But this is the picture. It's under their drink section, obviously.
Oh yes, this is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Cat facing
Alright.
towards me. Hell yeah.
What are you making, like a statue?
Yeah, that cat statue that was on my creative map. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm just plotting it out.
Hell yeah.
I don't- This
where the feet will be.
autofocus. I wonder how I can make it better.
But yeah, I actually need to go back there and
It just
See, I
pisses
didn't
me
have-
off. It gets to the point where it's like, nah, this is gonna
Blueprint.
focus. I'm gonna sit here all night trying to get this to focus.
Cover it with like both
Something
hands.
dark behind it.
this guy.
Yeah, you always tell me something dark, and it's much better when I do it something dark.
Exactly how he'll be sitting.
Yeah, I gotta find the right.
It's
You gotta
focusing
cover
on
up
your
more of
phone.
The screen. Yeah.
It's focus. I can see your phone clear as a bell, but not your bottle. Hold your hand directly behind it.
I guess just like
Hold my hand, hold my hand.
You
Yeah,
might
the
be a
autofocus.
little bit too
Shut
close.
up, Hootie.
Bring it back. a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
not. Yeah.
Just not cooperate.
There you go. There you go.
there we go.
Romello. There we go.
So the key is
Romello.
left hand. I can't go right with it. But
That
yeah,
was a
see how
fucking
it's like
roller
a nice
coaster
little
ride.
coconut drink
Romello.
kind of thing. So like I feel like it will work. We'll see. But Inawera recommends it 2 to 4. ELR recommends it 0.7 to 0.5 in mixes. So it's like, do I trust the Polacks or do I trust the Americans?
Polacks.
Well, how is it,
I
Sam?
trust the Polacks, but I mean, putting 2% Inawera in a mix.
They also
without
might be
single flavor
thinking.
testing.
They might be thinking alcohol, not an
ballsy.
additive.
That's right.
They might be using this additive. They might be using this in alcohol at that 2 to 4%.
Well, I mean, butter rum raw
Thank you,
already
Swag.
got a little bit of that butter in there, or that rum in there.
does.
So
Does a
I'm
little
not- I'm
bit.
just trying to boost it.
Mhm.
Just
I
give
think,
it some
I think
boost.
the Polish are a little busy right now.
Yeah.
I got so much oil out of that donut crispy, Sam.
Did you?
Get mostly oil out of it.
Well, you can always fry stuff in it.
Maybe it's just me.
Why would I add a donut to a cake recipe, Sam? You're an idiot. Stop drinking so damn much. It's not even late. Fucker.
Old Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Trying to
No,
remember
he drinks
grandpa
the,
used to
the
drink that
R.
shit.
What's the R one?
Rolling Rock?
Yeah. No. I don't know. It's the one with the R on it. I never drink it.
Rainer or Rickard's Red.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sam
Rainier
will
beer.
tell us.
That's
I
like
can't. I don't know what
Northwest
it
beer.
is. I always just see a glimpse of it.
Sam's got to switch to O'Doul's.
Oh God.
There it is. It probably is a
O'Doul's is
Rainier.
so
With the big R on it, it's a Rainier, probably. Rainier is the one with the big R.
Remember, Old Milwaukee used to be like the cheapest beer you could get.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa used to drink. Because
I,
he was cheap. Because he was cheap.
My uncle,
My
my uncle, and my
brother's dad,
grandfather,
too.
they drink. My grandmother and them always drank Genesee, and then her brother always drank Keystone because it was cheap.
Like a 30-pack a day.
Keystone. I can't talk though. In my first bar band that I was in, our drummer, whose house we used to practice at, and would always have people bring beer, would always request Bush beer.
Hey, Keystone Light, man.
That was
Not
his
horrible.
go-to.
Not
Bush.
horrible for those cheap light ones. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, we used to do Keystone Light. If we were looking for something cheap and fucking.
I liked
not
it a lot more than Rocky
overpowering.
Mountain Piss.
But you could drink so
good.
like American beer. I could just. I don't drink anymore, but I used to plow through them because it was so
Mm-hmm.
weak.
Yeah, like name brand fucking like Budweiser, Coors Light, and all that shit. Yeah, it's like water.
Yeah.
In the summer, they go down like water, and fucking next thing you know, you're 14 of them in, and you're like, oh shit, fuck.
We used to buy when I was going to high school parties. Lion's Head, it was called, and it was
Oh.
$10 for a 30-pack of bottles.
See,
And
for us, it was Ice
it-
House and Red Dog when I was in high school.
This shit was horrible. It did the job, but it literally tasted like metal.
Oh God.
We used to
That's gotta
hop
be
over the
good.
border.
Caps that used.
We used to
Yeah,
hop over
it
the border and
probably-
get the what was it? Labatt's. Because the
Yeah.
Labatt's
Oh.
and the Canadian version of Labatt's used to have a higher ABV than we had in the States. We just cross the border and bring back a trunk full constantly. That's what we used to do. Plus, at 18 years old, you're a high schooler. You can go over, pick it up, bring it back, and as long as you don't get stopped at the border, you're fine. They hardly ever stopped you. They
I've
even
been
knew
trying
what
to
you
find
did
my
back then.
dad
They didn't care.
Hefeweizen. That's what he was obsessed with when he was stationed over in Germany, and it's so hard to find.
But the ABV was so
Hefeweizen.
much higher with your with the
yeah.
Canadian alcohol. It was like
And I used to
1.5% to 2% more.
I used to drink the even higher back in the day. The Brador was 8%.
Barley
I think
wines,
ours was
man.
limited to like 4 or 5, and you could
now
get
they
7
go
or
way
8.
beyond that.
Yeah,
There's-
dude. Bourbon County barley wine. I had some
was it?
a couple weeks ago. My bass player from my band that is Heartened, he's a beer collector, aficionado, and whatnot. I think it was 16%.
Yeah.
Shit looked like fucking straight up motor oil, but it was delicious though. So many fucking notes. Like you have to sip it because it's so strong, but when you sip it, you like the fucking ice cream guy. And you just taste all these different things. It's like, oh my god, dude. It's also not cheap and in very limited run, and they make you like wait in line to get the shit.
Sounds
the
like
ice.
that. Sounds like that Golden Druck that.
It was the ice. We
Grandma
used to go over and
always
get the ice because they didn't have the ice available. You couldn't get the ice on this side of the border.
God.
You just get the Labatt's ice because that was a high ABV in comparison to what we used to be able to get.
Oh, 45
45
and 2 zigzags. That's all we need.
I could never drink that shit. Cold 45, Old English, that shit always hurt.
Tastes.
The other one
Oh,
that
shit,
was
what's
more
the one?
tolerable, 211 Steel Reserve. Mickey's.
Get Mickey's in the little grenade bottles, man.
Yeah.
I
Used to
actually
get those
commented
and
on
the tall
something
boy
on
cans
Swag's
too because they
page
were like a
today.
buck.
Did you scare
Mickey's
Sam
and the
away,
grenade
Daniel?
bottles were awesome.
Because Sam left after your comment. He left. Just trying to figure out what beer it was he drinks. I think it's a Rainier because I think I remember seeing.
Oh
the
yeah,
R on the
no,
bottle.
yeah.
Swaggy won the argument. Just
Shane
leave it at
posted
that.
in our chat. It's Rainier. It's from Washington and it's from 1999, so it's like a newer beer. But I mean, we didn't care. We went with whatever was the cheapest 20-30 pack. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And typically, you
That's why
could
we
find
drank
these.
Lion's Head.
No, I mean it depended upon what's on sale. So one week we'd have a bunch of Sam Adams. One week we had a bunch of Blue Moon. One Shock Top.
I still love Blue Moon.
Blue Moon's great.
See, when
My
my grandmother and grandfather drank a lot of
Magic Hat
Genesee, so
number
guess
9.
what? That's what was always available if you wanted it on the free. You just got my grandmother's, pick up a few beers and kick off for the week. Grab a 30-pack. They usually had about 10 of them sitting there.
Sam Adams makes a really good winter seasonal beers.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
do.
remember what it is, but it's the like snow blue one, and it's like winter something, and it's just such a good wheat.
Swaggy, yes. Steel Reserve is good.
Stationed at Gagetown. It's a big army base in the east coast of Canada. And we used to get moose head.
Oh, Moosehead, yep.
The Winter Lager. Is that the one, Dan?
There, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of the Sam Adams.
It's very rare. You can rarely find it even in season. Like you have
other
to
one
go to
has a
certain.
Yeah,
Molson.
people buy it out really quick too.
Mhm.
And
I
the
don't
other one we
drink
used to
anymore.
get is that Molson Triple X was the other one we used to get from Canada
Cheers.
too.
If I
One of
drink
those two.
it's some dark rum or some Red Cat wine. So it's cheap. It's delicious.
I mean, watching.
I don't know how
people
this came
like
out. We're all talking about alcohol now, and Dave's like, "I don't drink anymore, people."
Oh, it doesn't bother me in the slightest.
I barely do anymore either, Dave.
It's a
Unless I
waste
go
of
to the
money.
casino or a show or something.
No, I just can't tolerate it. Been 33 years since I've drank.
Like
anything.
next Wednesday, I'm going to a concert to see Dark Star.
That's a very good thing, Bob, that you don't drink more because you'll forget your safe word.
Yeah, good point. Can't have that happen.
I thought it was.
Well, that'd
Alabama.
be a good way to go out.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about you forgetting your safe word. I mean, the safe word they're trying to tell you over and over again, and you're just not hearing it because, oops, I had one too many.
Wasn't me. Turn into Swag or Shaggy. Wasn't me.
Yeah, she was just watching The Masked Singer, and Shaggy was on the last season. That she
Yeah, I
watched.
used to buy 40s of Molson Triple X Swaggy.
Yeah, Molson Triple X was the one we used to get most often. Labatt's and then the Molson if we could get it. The Triple X was a high ABV because that was over 10%.
Mm-hmm. Very dark. beer.
That was the one we used to get a lot of. That's the one I drank a lot of that the first time I ever pulled a wheelie on a street bike. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Hey, I rode that thing for a lot longer than I could have went through multiple gears. The first time I ever pulled a wheel, I was like, hey, this is pretty freaking easy. And I'm not even sober.
I'd kill myself trying to do that.
2 weeks later, I traded in my bike and got a faster bike.
No
6
thanks.
months later, I hit a deer with that bike. You've heard about that.
Actually, they were filming a movie up here, and they wanted me to be in it because I was supposed to. And they didn't tell me the name of the movie or the actress who was going to be with me, but they wanted a bike with a sidecar for one of the scenes. They were going to pay me like $600 a day just to show up on set with the bike, But I don't know what happened. They never called me.
Oh, you missed your debut as a movie star?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh well.
Oh, that's
Maybe-
sick.
Closest thing to that I ever had was riding in that the Mustang from me, myself, and Irene. Guy called Papa Smurf I used to work with because he looked like a white version of Papa Smurf. It made he was short and he had a white beard, perfect and everything, so that was his nickname. And his aunt was one of them that owned that Mustang. We had to take it up to storage. He had to drive it up, and I went with him. I got to ride in that same red Mustang.
Big brain.
They did the same thing. They paid her to use it for the movie, and that's all it was.
Sally.
The one he throws himself out of, that car.
Oh, yeah.
Such an underrated movie. Like Jim Carrey's career, I love it. Truman Show, Me, Myself, and Irene, like that era. Man on
We
the
just watched The
Moon.
Mask last night.
Man on the Moon
The
is
original
great.
The Mask.
His most underrated one ever
Smoking.
is Internal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, that's a cool movie.
That one is like you gotta watch a couple times type movie. and like read its Wikipedia to understand it type movie.
Oh yeah, 100% Swaggy. We drank that Molson Triple X just to get drunk. There was no other. I remember one time we drank it. I got really drunk, but then I got the munchies because other things were involved as well. And I went to make fried chicken, and I burnt the chicken so bad because I forgot it was in there, and I ate it anyway. And I remember throwing up and it hurting, but I couldn't remember if I really did. But I was in my before we got married, and her parents were gone to Florida, and I threw up in their bed, their parents' bed. And I didn't. I told her.
Sounds like a typical
I said.
grinder night,
I remember. I'm pretty sure I threw up. She goes, nope, you didn't. And she came back in and checked on me later. And realized I did. It was all in a pool, and so by the time she knows it was soaked into the mattress, it was nasty.
Yummy.
Oh.
And we're talking burnt chicken
threw up
and
in my mother's purse.
Molson Triple X like mixture. It was bad.
I threw up in my mother's purse.
Wow.
Picked me up from my brother's house. I think I was like 17 at the time and drank way too much. I had to puke, and she didn't pull the car over in time, so I grabbed her purse and threw up in her purse.
Oh man.
Mom was happy with you. Yep.
Yeah, she wanted to kill me for a while there.
You
Shit
really
happens.
think she's gotten over it? No.
Yeah, no.
Green dye.
No. You
and
stole
white
her
dye.
purse.
Yes. Slime dye.
I bought her one for Christmas that year.
Should have bought two because you're supposed to have one for a gift and one to replace the other one. It doesn't count.
Okay.
It was a gift / replacement, okay? It worked.
I should be able to do this.
Better
Have you
bought
guys
a cookie.
ever had MD 2020?
Mad Dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mad
Dog.
Dog.
Perfect.
Dude, that's the
I-
Four Locos of our generation.
I very seldom ever get sick when I drink Kerplop. That was one of those few times, but it was definitely that chicken. I should not have eaten that chicken. It was not edible.
Was it fried?
It was fried, all right. By the time it was done, I don't remember how I was cooking it. I think it was in a frying pan, or maybe it was in the
you
oven. I don't
cooked it
remember.
too?
I cooked it and I forgot about it, so it got overcooked a lot. Like it was black, and I ate it anyway.
You overcooked it so much that it became raw and you got salmonella.
I had absolutely no taste left in my mouth by the time I drank that many of those Molson Triple X's. This was after a Canadian trip too, to go pick some up too. That's how we got it.
Yo, who that? Who that? Swag, is that you reminding me to charge my phone?
Yep. All right, so we'll start calling this down. Let's see, what do we want for music tonight? Away out, guys.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna ask Adam what his favorite is. He's gonna say they all suck. No.
What happened?
I was thinking about what music we want for the outro tonight.
DuckTales, woo! Can't even hear me say DuckTales, woo!
We did DuckTales last time though.
Okay, do something else then. I don't give a shit. See, you ask me and I say something and he's like, "Oh, we already did that one."
Well, okay, we're doing DuckTales just because
And then
Adam
he
doesn't
plays-
ever actually
And then he
choose
plays
anything.
"Down in a Hole" by fucking Alice in Chains.
I have
The
to add to your
saddest
season.
song the last like 20
so-
years.
It's
Let's
so
end
good
on a
though.
positive and happy note, guys. Let's
Yeah,
end
it's
with
DuckTales.
Sick Man by Alice in Chains.
That song's like 30 years old now. Fuck, we're getting old.
Oh yeah, it's no, 1990. Wait,
That is 30 years old.
91 or
30
94?
years.
That's 30 years.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Okay,
is
I
30.
forgot how old I was.
We're old.
It's almost 30. Shit. We're old
Yep.
as fuck.
Well, I can't remember.
Turn
I'll never
34
forget the
next
first time I
Friday,
was
man.
listening to classic rock and GNR came
insane.
on. It's like, wait a minute, what GNR is classic? Holy shit, it is.
See, it was Nirvana for me. It was the first time
Yep,
I heard
Nirvana.
Teen Spirit on a classic radio station. And I was like, wow, okay. Because that song was like the shit when I was, 11 or 12. So, still is the shit, though. Still one of my favorite songs.
Bottle of a video of me bottling the first ever batch of cafe latte stout. Nice.
I saw that you shared that. I just don't want to watch it right now. I will watch it, though, Swag, while I'm eating a sandwich.
Yep.
Ooh,
Time.
hell yeah.
So yeah, everybody have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you guys for being on. Listen
Thank
to some
you.
of Adam's music on Adam's band on Spotify. It's not hard to find. It's
Spotify.
Eddie and the Arsons. From Eddie's Blueberry Coffee.
Yeah,
that
that's where he got
apparently
his name
Paul
from
likes.
Tim's recipe.
Yeah, he got his
Just
name.
make sure you type in the right name and spell it correctly, or else it'll come up invalid.
Yeah, invalid. You don't want an invalid recipe.
You don't want to invalid Bob. I mean,
Dang
yeah,
invalids.
we don't want invalids. Jesus. But yeah,
Yeah, Cherokee. It was fucked up, man. But it's what you'd expect from a Weird Al
Glitched block.
parody movie.
Glitched block.
but what about Daniel Radcliffe in that one? I haven't watched it
Glitching.
yet, but I keep seeing his. I saw those clips a million times.
They
What's the
all
one where he
glitch like
plays the
that?
dead body? That weird
I don't know,
dead
but
body.
he trips on mushrooms in this one, which is pretty
Oh, does
sweet
he?
scene.
Well, in the another one, he plays like a dead body that is almost like the Wilson thing with what's his name, the Wilson ball.
Oh, yeah.
Except for it's a dead body he finds, and the guy's like animating the dead body,
Yeah.
and Radcliffe plays the dead body.
Thanks,
So it's like-
Kerplop.
You want to buy some magic?
Appreciate that shit, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, go listen to some Adam, so that Adam and his band, so they can get a few pennies. You know, eventually it'll add up and get a couple dollars. Now maybe if you get enough of you get together and do that, he can have a beer the next time he goes out someplace.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Working on a new album, so
Yep.
every little bit
Almost
helps.
there. Almost there.
Every little bit helps.
Excited
And,
to hear that, Adam.
And you can Bob wants to drop his link. You might be able to go and join his Twitch if you haven't already and watch him play some games.
Yeah.
Actually, Adam, don't you do Twitch now too?
No, I haven't set it up yet. I'm about to though.
So that'll be coming soon.
Very soon. Yep.
And
Better get it
Daniel,
soon.
There we go.
Daniel,
I'll be on
we-
tomorrow because
Monday nights with
drops.
Daniel and Sam and Linda. We're on Noted DX.
What's the theme this week? Oh, Flavor Smiths, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
100
Oh,
Flavor Smiths.
really? I
Oh,
might have
God.
to tune in.
I feel so
Shit.
sorry, guys.
They're
Oh,
not
shit.
all bad. There are some
No
worth getting.
spoilers.
Some like 5.
Not as many as I wanted to, but we'll get there.
You just got to figure out how to do this in the nicest way possible.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
And where do you get this Flavor Smith from?
UK
No,
only, and
no
they
way.
don't have U.S. shipping yet. So we're still they're working on U.S. shipping. They haven't got it working yet. So keep an eye on the site if you do want to get some of the flavors.
I am
For
interested.
one,
in their
we went over
names.
the peach. The peach was not bad. Personally, I do like. I think peach raw wound up at the top of the list,
Legs.
isn't it?
You guys
Daniel?
said the yeah. You guys said the donut wasn't bad either.
So
last
weird.
No,
night.
the donut to me was Play-Doh, but it was like no more Play-Doh than any of the others taste Play-Doh.
Yeah.
It was like that really nice sweet Play-Doh, so it kind of would work. In a mix, I could see it working.
Sweet Play-Doh.
Yeah, that's what I tasted.
Ugh.
So if you
Yeah,
are
no,
prone to
it's
tasting
Play-Doh.
the Play-Doh, you might taste Play-Doh, but it's a really sweet Play-Doh, so teach
Right
them.
there, Mowgli said, I don't know if this is the movie you're talking about, Tim, but Mowgli said Daniel Radcliffe's movie Horns was written by Joe Hill, who is Stephen King's son.
That's not the movie, but I did see that one too with the horns one. Yeah, that looked interesting. That would look kind of weird and interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, different movie.
but yeah, there's gonna be some that are gonna be worth getting. There's a couple unique ones that nothing else is available, and they're actually not bad. So it's worth checking out. We'll get over that on Monday, but yeah, that's Monday's gonna be fun. It's gonna be TFS, 100 flavors to go over, and we've only had we had the cinnamon roll, we had the cinnamon roll peaches, and then the 2 donuts, and that's all we've done so far on the shows. So 96 flavors still that have to be gone through.
Spearmint, interested
Yep.
in that one. And they
Will-
have a wintergreen too, don't they?
I believe so. It's 100 flavors. I got to remember. I'd have to look at my list. But yeah,
I'm just
the
look-
VSO
looking at-
Fuck
raws
yeah.
are definitely Kerplop, definitely the way to go.
I'm looking at like 100 flavors of TFS, and then I'm looking at like hundreds of flavors of VSO, and it's just like, fuck me.
I still got a bunch of one shots of VSO I've got to go through and test, and I haven't tested any I hated. I'll tell you that for sure, or any that I didn't really like.
I completely forgot about apple fritter last night. That's a donut. That should have been went over last night too, right?
It should have been.
Technically,
I didn't.
There'll probably be an
That's-
Apple
That's a
Bakeries
fantastic one too.
Yeah, Daniel, you're right. Sam would probably tell us an Apple Bakery.
episode. Yeah, so we didn't do that one. I'll already tell you. I'll talk for Sam.
Thank God.
Sam's a douche. That's talking for him. No, there was Apple Bakeries last year, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like it was on there, as well as it's probably going to be on other like cinnamon bakeries
Cinnamon.
you could put it on, and for this one we specifically did things that were had donut in the name or were notorious, like I said, the Zep, Wow, and Joy, kind of crew.
F.A. Owen Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wilson, yep.
Wow. Because the O's capital.
Wow, wow, wow,
Not kidding.
wow, 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 wow.
And DeMillan, feel free to join us anytime you want to on any of these shows. It's fun to have you on.
Wow.
Let me see what now. I'm trying to remember. I know we have Bubblegum coming up. I think did I set that up for Saturday?
Tuesday.
Or is that next Tuesday? Saturday, I believe. I think I set up for Saturday, so you didn't have to wait as long.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
And then
Yeah.
some holiday thing is next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday is going to be the
okay.
savory. Next Tuesday,
Yeah,
savory. So
No,
I mean,
guess
any
I'm
savory.
doing fig. I guess I'm doing fig.
Oh, fig does not sound bad. That sounds really good. I was thinking maybe a plum something or other too. But I'm also going to
Wanna
do
do it.
I'm
another.
gonna do nuts and make a nuts joke. It's gonna be like Tim roasted nuts on the 4th of July using the grinder app.
That sounds like Bob. Yep.
Yep. Still waiting for the raw episode. I got like 9 recipes saved in my head here.
Shit.
Oh yeah, raw episode would be sick, man.
Yeah. But those are the next ones coming up. So if you guys want to mix ahead, I'm going to try and keep at least like 4 shows ahead. Eventually, maybe work out to 8. But also suggestions and comments or in chat. Let me know what you profile that you guys haven't went over. I know DeMillan and them do this as well, so it's like we have a lot of shows that does all this. But if there's something you haven't went over, bring it up. It could be some a little off kilter. Some of the ones that maybe you won't see on Monday on a Monday show with DeMillan and them, because there's some recipes that they're not going to mix.
Yep.
They're not going to mix much with chocolate because they're nice to DeMillan once in a while.
They don't mix much with tobaccos either. I got
Yep.
Wendy and DeMillan and Addie to mix my caramel apple RY4.
Yep. But they don't mix a lot with the chocolates, but that's because DeMillan and her chocolate. And I'm telling you, that was the one thing about that donut for me is I got the most pencil eraser I've ever gotten in a chocolate. So for me, it was like, wow. And that was after a long sleep for me. We're talking like 8-10 weeks. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's going to be hit or miss next week on the flavors, you'll see. But it's good to have a list like that. That's the best part about the show is you can avoid the bad ones.
Yep.
But,
yeah.
and it comes to line, you figure every line has their wins and their losses.
Yeah.
Inawera has their hits and they have their complete misses. One-on-one has their hits, their complete misses.
Yep.
And that just happens.
Same with TFA, Flavor West, FA, Cap.
Yep.
Every one of them. Wonder Flavors.
Yeah,
Wonder
so we knew there
Flavors
were
has
all
a
going to
couple
be great.
misses. Yep.
I mean,
So anyhow-
we just gotta be nice.
Yeah.
Gotta
All
be
right.
nice.
Was it in your
So-
contract or?
No, it's just they were from our perspective. I don't want to speak for the rest of the noted crew or the OG crew, but I'm very grateful for anything that is sent for me,
Yeah,
regardless
hell
of how shitty it is. You know,
I agree.
I'm grateful because you are giving me essentially Bitcoin for us. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like worthless shit, but
Yep.
it's useful. And yeah, so like
Well, some of it is.
well, yeah, but I mean, it's still very nice gesture that
Yeah.
they didn't have to do. It is more beneficial to them, of course, but I don't know. I don't.
It's advertising for them.
I'm very honest, and I don't want to like. I just don't want to make them
Be an
sad.
asshole.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Like it's different when they're a huge corporation, that funds billion-dollar candy corporations versus a small British company just trying to up and make it.
Yep.
So like,
I see them online all the time. They're always posting recipes just using the Flavor Smith stuff.
I mean, they got some good stuff.
Because Daniel has the whole cardboard and wax like flavor, his off flavors like that. I'm the one that tastes all the weird little nuances, similar the Play-Doh and the little nuances, maybe a little bit extra the butyrics and stuff like that. And then you got Sam who can vape almost anything, so Sam's gonna be like, it's all right. It's like I question his taste buds sometimes, but that's okay. That's to each their own. But that's the nice thing about the variety thing. I'm happy that you got some of them over to Linda so that she got to test some of them, so she'll be on board with this.
Like tonight in chat, he said he has to use VSO brown sugar at like 10%. I said, dude, I use it at 1 and
I use it a half a lot.
Out
half, three quarters, 1 at most.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I would not use it. I was thinking like 1.5, something like that.
Yep.
Dude, even a 0.5%, it were like you
taste it.
Noticeable.
It darkens things up at 1%.
That's why I didn't want to do it. I felt like it was too dark. But I feel
like
the Flora is just the raw version. Does that make sense? Because you only use it 0.75 and then you use VSO 1.5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that's just it. Flavors are subjective. Now, some of them, if they're super chemically and we all get chemical taste, I would pretty much say that's a 100% guaranteed. Don't pick up that flavor because if it's been steeping 8 weeks and the chemical flavor hasn't went away, it's not going to.
No.
And unfortunately, there are some in this line like that.
But they do have a couple, in my opinion, that
there we go in the daylight.
I'm gonna order more of.
Yep, there's like 3 of them. There's 3 of them I actually really, really like. That I can't get anywhere else. There's specific flavors to them, and I think we're on the same page because we've talked about them before.
There's a couple that are specific to them, but then overall, there's a solid amount that are good enough to explore.
Yep.
Also, the wide range of percentages. It's hard for us to test 100 flavors times 3 percentages. While testing
3.
While
the range is between 2 and 10 on most of them. It's like that's not a range. That's an open book.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm not mixing 20 versions of this. Sorry.
And the steep times are from like 2 to 12 weeks on some of them. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah. So some of them might need more exploring. So we won't be too harsh.
No. You can definitely make some recipes out of these mixes.
Well, you could also just mark it up to, I didn't want to mix 12 versions of this, so maybe I went too high.
Yeah, but we're going to have to say that all fucking night.
Yep. Just put a disclaimer. Have Wayne put a disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah, just at the bottom, just constantly going.
Just like this little rolling text.
Yep. Ticker at the bottom of the screen.
It's going to be a good episode, though.
It is. I think it was the most work I've ever done in mixing.
It's the only stressful part of Noted the entire time. It's that was number 1, and number 2 was getting all the bottles and setting up everything and making sure you guys can hear me without in like this, So.
Oh yeah, that Chromebook you had. Oh, that was a trip.
I did what I could. Thank you once again because this is affordable and works, so not bad.
Yeah.
No, you sound good.
I mean, it's not the best of the best, but it's definitely A minus, B plus. So who cares? I can't play Halo on here or virtual reality porn, but
you can play the original Halo on there.
It's 4K, by the way. I didn't know that. So this is looks better than some TVs I watch. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not that one, but I was saying the one at work.
It's okay if you're really nice and you butter him up. Maybe Bob will send you his video card. Yeah, right.
I don't even know what to do with it. And also, I'd have to like delete everything off of it and probably like boil it and like
Probably-
do a
probably-
psalm
yeah.
over it or something. Like every single religion,
Probably
like,
power a small city
Send
with
it
this video
send it to
card.
some kind of rehab.
like insert it into a voodoo doll and like holy water and
Seance and everything. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna
Still
look at some
wouldn't work.
Ducktales on the way out. I'm just trying to. One of the reasons why I did stall a little too is I wanted to see Adam's kitty in the daylight. So
Yeah,
I
fuck
did get
yeah.
a chance to see that. That's kind of
awesome.
cool. I've never
That's
actually seen
awesome,
him build
Adam.
it. He's got his
Boring
cat
idea I
totem.
had that I
I
had.
like the water.
Just
Well,
trying to
when
fill the
you're-
space in the middle of the water there. So, and I built this bridge last night to connect these two pieces of land.
PG. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Mowgli. You do max PG, right? Max VG, right? So
He says
Yeah.
he keeps it to 10% when he comes.
yeah, well, I get it. I mean, I used to mix that way a lot too. Now I mix it a little more the other way because sometimes you lose a little nuance of the flavors when you're doing
70-30 for direct lung and restricted direct lung, and 60-40 for MTL. That's what I always
And
do.
I find I use 70-30 for my or either 80-20 or 70-30 for my single flavor testing because I can get sometimes you will lose a few of the nuanced flavors if you use too much VG.
Mhm.
But in only certain flavors, only if there's really slight nuances. Nothing you're gonna pick up like in a mix. So I don't even know why I bother, but I do.
And I also
you
do
guys have-
70-30 because we have to deal with the winter time here. And if you ever have high VG liquids when it's cold out,
Oh
you'll
yeah.
blow your fucking top off the bottle and that shit will spill all over you trying to
Yep,
drip.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Si-
So,
Sometimes I'll
yeah.
go
Yeah,
to
I've done
60-40 in
70-30
a
for a
tank.
couple years now.
Especially going snowboarding and shit. And you bring one bottle of liquid and that 90% of it ends up all over your coat. Yeah, it's not fun.
I mix it 60-40, so sometimes for my winter mix when I'm going outside, the
Yeah.
ones that have the coolant in it to help with the asthma,
Mhm.
I'll mix 60-40 because otherwise you will have a gel and you'll get dry hits like crazy, even because it's just not soaking into the wicks. It's just too cold.
Oh yeah, dude. Any like dual coil fatty RTA will not wick properly if you're outside in the winter. If you have fucking high VG juice, it just does not work. Science does not allow it.
And not only that, but even if you have it in a bottle, like set it in a car, you put it in a console.
Oh yeah, try
But
to
before
turn
the
that
car
bottle
warms up,
upside down and
you
see
turn
how
the
long
bottle
that
upside
shit
down and
takes
try to
turn.
drip it, and it pops
thick
the
as
top
fuck,
off
yep.
instead of like actually squeezing out. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's had that happen.
Yeah, it's a nightmare for everybody involved.
So a lot of times in winter I will go a little thinner.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I do get, when I get to that 60-40, I start to get that sensitivity to it. You start to feel that like hard throat hit.
That's why I only use 60-40 in my MTL.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
that commercial mix I
sometimes-
vaped all the time was 65-35.
I did that for
Yeah.
a while.
I used to always get smacks and everything because they were 90-10.
35.
I was
Yeah,
used
I
to
like
try to get the max
70-30.
VGs.
That's how I was when I discovered mixing, and I was like, "Oh, it's got to be max VG. It's just always got to be max VG." Like,
You're
No.
blowing clouds.
yeah,
Clouds,
exactly.
yeah.
Because that's why. Because I had just switched to sub ohm like, a year before that. So I was like, "Dude, I can make my own and blow sick clouds. Fuck yeah!"
I mean, it's
Bring
69.
capital.
I don't know why you guys are so just weird. It's 69 VG all day.
You know what, Daniel? I think I might start doing 69. Because that's
Trust
better
me.
than 70-30.
I remember the fucking
No,
numbers,
it's 31 and it's snowing. See? No.
No, 3169. I like
Oh my
that.
god, that's funny. That snow is exactly what it looks like on the cameras. That's scary.
It's
30. It's even, even colder there. Yay!
Yep.
I'm not going to Bob's.
I'm
I guess
fucking
it's
like
coming here. It's
a couple
30.
hundred miles south of you. Bullshit.
All right. So yeah, you guys have a great night, resident Canadians. Thank you
Much
for
love,
being on the
everyone.
dueling Canadians here. Do you guys have anything mean to say to each other before we take off, or are we good?
I do not thank you guys for bringing
Okay.
your
Canadians aren't mean. What are you talking about?
snow dance.
Well, in their version of mean, it's like, yeah, you're a jerk. I'm
Your
sorry.
maple syrup tastes like crap, eh?
Your maple syrup isn't as good as my maple syrup, eh? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
This is from a country of
Sorry
yokels.
about that.
Yep.
I love you guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being here again, Paul. It's always a pleasure to have you. You can come
That's
on
been
anytime.
good. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
And Dave, yeah.
Always fun.
Too bad we didn't have
Saturday,
Hippie
Tim.
tonight, but it is late. Yep, I'll see you Saturday, and I'll see some of you in chats a little sooner than that. You guys have a great night. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I'll be on with Benny, and then again on Golf Tee with Adam.
Vapes. The Foggy Fairway.
Yep.
Or is it the
10
Cloudy
feet.
something or other? No, it used to be the Cloudy
Foggy-
Bunker.
it's
Now
Foggy
the
Fairway.
Foggy Fairway. Fucking ridiculous.
That'll be tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. And
Yeah.
tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern for the
Benny.
mixing show.
Benny Vape. Benny Vape.
UK e-liquid mixing show. So you guys have a great night. Thank you, DeMillan. Love seeing you all here. What do we got? The launch to the moon in T minus 11 minutes? No shit. Or 11 hours.
11 hours.
That's cool. All right, good night, everybody. And you're going to listen to some DuckTales on the way out. Adam actually
Night,
chose.
all.
Say thank you, Adam.
Good night.
Bye.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. The race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a Duckburg.